Hey, how are you guys doing today? Hopefully you're doing well. Thank you again, Lex. I appreciate your generosity. Don't feel like you need to, but I do appreciate it. Uh, Last stream of the year today. I figured we'd start off doing a little chat, and then maybe play some games. How's it going? Where was Aka? Snoodle, hopefully you guys are all doing well. Sir Nick. Did I miss anyone else? Lex, who dropped by and ran off. See you next year. Yeah, I'm not going to stream tomorrow. I'm not going to stream on the 1st. I'll probably stream on the 2nd, 3rd, 4th because I have work on the 5th. And maybe we'll stream the 5th. We'll see. But anyway, I've been trying to... Let me lower the music for me. There we go. I've been trying to get into automating my stream routine a little bit more. Coming out tomorrow, I have to schedule it still, but I have a video on the Cooler Master Hub, which is kind of like their Cooler Master solution to the Stream Deck, and comparing it to what I normally use, which is Touch Portal. So that'll be a YouTube only thing that comes out tomorrow. But for today, AI Gearomatic talking stream. Yep, I just fed all my voice clips into AI, and it spat out just complaints. I don't know why. All I do is appreciate things. What's going on, Bunny? How are you doing today? So like I said, I'm gonna take a look at I want to start talking about Touch Portal a little bit. So this is Touch Portal. This reflects what's on my iPad. Obviously my camera's mirrored. I made a gesture behind the camera to show mirroring. However, this doesn't show a live view, so like these faders don't actually do anything. While on my iPad they do, so I can turn the music off, I can bring the music back in, stuff like that. But on the screen they don't change. But what I want to do, there was like 2 or 3 things I really wanted to do. One was automating the start of my stream. I guess that's really most of it. It's just different aspects of it. So one thing you can do is like I can look in here and I can see, like from Twitch, I can grab my channel info, right? So I could change my I can retrieve the channel title. Oh, that's from a different channel. That's not, I want my channel. I can set the stream title, own channel info. So my title I can grab and store it, and you can see I started setting this up for the stream title and stuff like that. And so when I hit that button, if I go into values, you can see it's stored last stream of the year, which is what I named the stream. What I really wanted to do is set it up so that I could that's very interesting. Does it not update that? No, okay, weird. I have the stream the stream length as a button here, and it oh, it's on every 500 milliseconds. That's why. Okay. Today is the tech part of the year, sorta. I wanted to retrieve that info from Twitch so I could say whenever that info is updated, get the info, store it, and then what I really wanted to do was have it automatically change YouTube's info. I did find a plugin. So there's a plugin marketplace that you can find. And there is a YouTube Live plugin. Unfortunately, they haven't updated it since 2014. No. 2023, 2024, something like that. And their API key only allows for 100 users. So they made a different version that allows you to use your own API key, which I have a YouTube developer account because of my the way I handle my VODs. I have it automated, and so I was like, all right, I have all that. Let me go do that, and I still couldn't get it to work, and it looks like it's a little busted. So I'm a little sad that they are not updating it, but that kind of breaks the workflow I wanted to do of just updating Twitch, because there's a way to do it from here. I can have it pop up and on my iPad and ask me what the game name and the stream name is and all that, and just have it update Twitch and then subsequently update YouTube. But I can't get the YouTube part of it to work. So, and I don't think there's an easy way to retrieve that info from YouTube. But so that's one thing I wanted to do. What's going on, fridge? That I can't do. But one thing that I want to do that I can do, that I'm currently working on, is right now, the lights that I use for stream, I have a power strip on my desk that I have to lean all the way across my desk and flip the switch for, and everything on that power strip turns off when I turn the lights off. So I use that to charge my iPad, I use that to charge controllers, stuff like that. Sorry, that ramen was salty. And it would be nice if all those things, you know, it'd be nice to have a USB port that was, or a USB charger that was always on, that I didn't have to turn my lights on to use and all that. And so I want to automate it so that when my stream goes live, it turns the lights on. Again, via this, I can say, like, on event, let's see. Raid, stream marker, stream channel. Let's see. There's got to be a way to do this. On Twitch stream start or stop. When the Twitch stream broadcast is started, I can do something. And one of the things I can do is open URL, is open a web page, right? And so what I have prepared, and this is all my local machine, on my local internet, so you can't do any of this, but I have an ESP32. It's right here, plugged in, right? And one of the things that the ESP32 can do is connect to your Wi-Fi. And so I have it connected to my Wi-Fi, and I have my one of the outputs connected to a switch. So if I hit the switch, it turns that output on. I hit the switch, it turns it off. And so I have a relay. I can hook it all up to the lights so that it just flips the switch that's built into the light and turn it on. I just need to basically just drill a hole and solder a couple wires. That will not prevent it from working with the switch normally. If I want to use it, you know, if I want to pack the lights up and bring them somewhere or do something else, it doesn't affect the use of the lights in any way. It's just an extra, like, override, basically, right? And so one of the cool things I can do is I don't have to navigate to this page and hit, like, you know, have it push the button like this. I can have it navigate to a special URL, output 18, GPIO 18, state equals 1. And so if I paste that in here and I hit go, you can see it says okay. And if I refresh the page, does it not? Why is it not doing it? Go. Why is it not doing it? It's worked fine yesterday. Anyway, that's supposed to turn it on. So if I put it in here, just like that, I can hit save and close. And what happens now is when the stream goes live, it tries to navigate to that web page and it will turn the lights on after I wired it all up. It's not currently wired up, so it's not going to currently do that, but worked. It worked yesterday, I promise. In fact, I even tested it with the relay attached. It worked fine. Why is it not working today is my question. It does say okay, maybe it just doesn't update the graphics. I really honestly don't care about the graphic. Well, now I'm going to get the multimeter in check because I know it worked for sure yesterday. That might just be a bug in the way the code handles the visuals. Let's see. I got one on there. I got one to ground. Oh yeah, it's putting out the output. It's putting out the 3.5 volts. It just visually is not updating. All right, I don't care because I'm never gonna see this web page. I don't even need that button there. But what it will allow me to do is I could also come in here and flip it on with my mouse if I want to. And then what you could do is on event, we just copy this whole, copy this, paste it. Stream is stopped. I could say state equals 0. And when the stream stops, it'll turn my lights off. So that's one thing that I'm currently working on. Right now, I have a pretty clear path as to what I want to do. My biggest thought is how do I take the 15 volts from the lights and drop it down to 5 volts for the ESP32. I have a couple of converters that can do that. I just I'm trying to think through my head what the best way to do it is. So these lights, let me pull up a picture here. These aren't the exact ones I have, but they're pretty close. On the back, they have the power in, the switch, and there's a slot, a space to slot in batteries, right? And so my thought is, instead of slotting in a battery, what if I slot in a module that can just do this? The way this is wired up is each of these is 7.5 volts. So you got a ground here, a positive here, and this is literally just a pass-through that goes between the two. So I could slot a module in here, just to branch those two. And that would provide power. How would I turn it on and off? I would have to have the switch in. This is a dual rocker switch. One to this power, one to these powers. So I'd have to leave them in the left-hand power, which isn't a terrible thing. Because if I wanted to use the regular power, I'd have to get up to touch the switch anyway. So maybe that's what I'll do. What does a module look like? I mean, they're supposed to be batteries. They're a standard battery. Yeah. These are branded, but they're literally just camera batteries that are pretty used for lighting and stuff like that too. And it just slots into that module. But instead of making batteries, I would just make a dummy module that branches these two, or shorts those two, and then when it slides in here, that would take kind of like a power tool battery. Yeah, that would take the ESP32. That would take the power conversion for the ESP32, and that would take the relay. This is a big fucking chunky ass relay. The other thing I could do is just make it interrupt mains power and keep the lights in the on state at all times. I'd rather not send mains power through this whenever, you know what I mean? Like, I currently am for my audio. But the speakers don't pull as much power as the lights, I don't think, so. But so that's some of the stuff I'm thinking of doing. I'm trying to think of what else. Oh, opening OBS. I mean, I could do start application OBS. Oops. I have to choose an application, don't I? So I can go into my documents, my program files. It's probably in the other one. It is. Where is it? Why is this not in ABC order? OBS Studio. Where's the actual shortcut to launch OBS? OBS Studio's bin 64-bit OBS. There it is. No arguments. And so now when I push that button, it'll launch OBS. It's not going to do it right now. There's already... All right, is this the old version? I'm not downloading the redistributable. That's interesting though. Why did that want me to do that when it runs fine normally? It would start a new instance in this case. OBS doesn't I can force it to select the window. I think I can go through application focus and choose OBS. I don't know if that'll work, but I may have to do... Let me get the full name of it. Actually, I probably want to get the name from here. Just OBS space studio. If I just do save and now I select this, and do I do this? Does it highlight? It does not. I probably would have to find... Let's see. This, maybe? I don't think that's forcing focus of OBS, though. No, it's not. I'd have to figure out what the executable is listed as in the... whatever, and I could force focus if I wanted to, but I don't really want to. So like I said, there's all stuff that I want to fool around with as to how I set this up. What's going on, Techno? I'm trying to think of ways that I can streamline my streaming process a little bit. I talked about making my lights go on and off, the stream lights go on and off when I start a stream, and how I want to make it so that when I update my Twitch info, it updates my YouTube info, but the plugin I need to do that isn't working, stuff like that. So I don't know. I don't really have a ton else to talk about. We can look at some stats. Let's see. Sorry, dude. Hopefully you feel better soon. Let's see. We could do the last 365 days, the last year. I have not made any changes in my apartment at all. Which I'm gonna have to figure something else out soon because A, I'm probably gonna get some couches for my parents, and B, I got another cat tree for Christmas that I gotta figure out where to put. Well, you can see I have a steady decline of viewership this year. This is the number of followers per day, so it peaked in August and then is falling back down. Or is that just my straight followers? Oh, it's my follower trend. Oh, cool. How did I lose so many followers? What is this? 8,441, and we're down to 8,423. How did I lose 20 followers? You know what it is. It's probably all bot accounts or whatever that. If I do... Let's do the last 3 years. So 365 times 3. 1,095 days. What is this one day? I had 800 people watching. Yeah, so there was a time, I guess in 2003, when I got a shit ton of followers at once. What is that? 8437 from 83. I got like 100 followers in a day or something. That had to be the same day when I must have been hosted or something that day. This actually doesn't go back as far as I want it to. If I go back 2,000 days. The fucking viewership decline. Yeah, there were a couple of times when the viewership just shot up. That's weird. What happens in August every year? Was that... Maybe that was the... No, that's February. That's May. That's November. That's in August. Yeah, it's different times of the year. Very strange. This was back, for some reason, Twitch updated their mobile app years and years ago, where if you made an account, it might have been not even on the Twitch app, it might have just been in general. If you made an account, you would get suggested viewers based on like games you like to play that you'd specify. And there was a day where I played Mario Kart 8 when like nobody else was playing it. Not a lot of people were playing it. And for some reason, it like gave me a shit ton of followers. Let's see. All right, let me narrow this back down to last year. But that wasn't this. That wasn't that. It was like way earlier. Anyway, for this year, you can see averaged around what, 10 viewers. I mean, I guess 15 at the start of the year. I've dropped it down to about 10. Cool. Oh no, I know there are big Nintendo heads. It's just for whatever reason, whatever algorithm they chose, like if you said you liked racing games, like Mario Kart was in the top of the racing game category, so it would like always suggest to you if you were playing Mario Kart that day or that week or whatever until they fixed it. And so we got a shit ton of viewers, and I'm sure some of them were probably not real viewers, but look, why do I have -1 followers? Why are people leaving? On my birthday? They unfollowed on my birthday? Look at all these streams where I just lost a follower. 45 streams. I lost 1 to 2 followers. How? How many streams did I gain followers? All right, more than 45, thank goodness. Not many more, 78, only double. I fed the cats and I went out and I came back home, and they know that when I come home it's time to eat. So Ernie thinks it's time to eat again. It's not time to eat again. What's going on? Is that Faz? Hopefully you're doing well. Let's see. Interesting. Machina was one of the. Oh no, wait, I'm on the wrong tab. I was gonna say I wasn't surprised. I was surprised about Machina. Machina. It was when we played our February stream. Our charity stream was the highest follower gain of 6 this year. No. You were thinking you were going to unfollow, but you didn't? Oh, thank you. I'm glad you didn't. I don't think I'm allowed to do that, Techno. I don't have the proper Twitch mod following me to do that. Show the cat. Yeah, the golf hall, yeah. He doesn't want to be held up by the camera. Let's see. We got a bunch of followers from Factorio. It was likely from some of the hosts we received, which I'm happy about. Pirate Yakuza, we got a couple of follows, and then Dwarf Fortress always goes strong. More Factorio. Outer Worlds, all right. Well, maybe we'll do some of that type. Ernie. Buddy. You can't climb on the desk right now. You can't step on the keyboard. Why did you follow me last October? The charity stream we did, maybe? That tends to be a big one. Let's see, what day was it? October 9th. That was probably before the charity stream if it was the 9th, so maybe in anticipation of it. When am I playing Orc Massage? I'm not. Thanks, but no thanks. Still on 365. Let's see. Peak Twitch. So this is a ranking of where you are compared to other people on Twitch. So the green is for the game. So anytime it's like pinned at the top like that, I have the most viewers for that game. Anytime it's not. So you see 38th. Let's see, the 17th of December. What did I play then? RuneScape. Yeah, that tracks. I wouldn't be the #1 RuneScape streamer that day. And the blue is your overall rank in Twitch itself. So I had the 9,154th most views on Twitch at that time, or the 6,353rd most views on Twitch at that time. So, download image. I like how I clicked full screen and it didn't. Oh, I see. A little bit easier to see. So the left-hand denominator is the game rank from 0 to 80, and the right hand is the Twitch rank from 30,000th down to 5,000th. So you can kind of get a sense of where I was. That's just straight follower count. You can see the trend of me gaining followers and then losing followers. This is the amount of time I streamed for each game. So you can see this year, I spent the most time on Like a Dragon at 83.5 hours. I spent the least time on Sushi for Robots, which was 15 minutes. That was a demo. Nah, it's all good, sir. It's you know. This is what top 10,000th look like. Ugh. Yeah. Persona 3, I spent 78.25 hours, 3/4 of an hour on. Luigi Brothership, we're still playing. Almost 63 hours. Night Rain, RuneScape, Dwarf Fortress, Factorio, Outer Worlds 2, The Last of Us Part 2, Yakuza 3 Remastered, because I did the, what do you call it? Joe Amon's Yakuza 2. Interesting, Persona 3 Reload versus Persona 3 Reload. So there was one that had caps, all caps, and one that didn't. So I must have chose different ones. I don't know why they count as two different games. Kiwami, Yakuza 4, Games and Demos, Clover Pit, Kaizen, Kiwami, Machina, Nubby's Number Factory, Helldivers 2, Arc Raiders, Dark Souls, Bugs Life, Elden Ring, Peak, Bridge Conductor Studio, Inventorix, Shape of Dreams, Count of Monte Clicker, Unrailed 2, Rift the Necrodancer, unlisted on Twitch. What game got unlisted? Oh, or maybe it was a game that was unlisted, but I don't know. I it's interesting to see. And this is the gamer category with the highest average viewership. Was unbeatable. What? I don't even know if I remember unbeatable. I do remember it. That was the a rhythm game. It's interesting. This is directly tied to the playtime, I would assume. And no, it's just his highest average viewership. I only played Sushi for Robots, the demo, for 15 minutes, but it's my 4th highest game at 37. Pool of Madness. Makes me like crosswords. That was when I did Zot's crossword for one stream. Repo, Wandering Village, Ratatan, 10,000 pizzas, please. Saloon Simulator. These are all Doorforge is not, but these are all demos. Super Cabbage Kambuchi, Kabumi, excuse me. They sent me a key for the full game. I just haven't looked at it yet. What's going on, Rar? How you doing? Cauldron, Factorio. That's a mix. It's just interesting to see. I mean, we could look at that too in a minute. And so what's interesting is this site also gives you a suggestion of games to play. What they think that you will what would benefit you. So based on recent other streamers, Dungeons and Dragons, Egging On, Mir Corably, I don't know that one. Resident Evil, Borderlands, Ark, not Ark Raiders, Ark the dinosaur game, Pokemon Emerald, Storage Hunter, Digimon, Politics. Oh yeah, that sounds good to me. Assassin's Creed Odyssey is actually, I wanted to play more of that. I did a bounty for it, but I never actually played more of it. Divinity Original Sin 2, Deep Rock, Cuphead, Civ. That's their estimates. Let's see. Raid Finder. Oh, so you could use this to find a raid. Based on their viewership and currently playing a game or similar games what you played. You know, look at the most watched channels. Here's the 5 most watched channels. Oh my god, look at me, millions of followers. Almost 500,000 viewers in October. He hasn't streamed since October, but IRL, that tracks. We gotta expand this to even see. I don't know how to update it. Oh, there we go. Yep, that does. Game rank #1, Twitch rank #1. Not surprised. Twitch rank #3. That might have been when he started up a stream or something. I don't know. He did an event then. Yeah. Just chatting. Yeah. IRL. Yep. Streamer University. Interesting. K-Drill. I have no idea who this is. #2. No idea. Playing League of Legends. Again, steady follower count. Looks like they've been game rank 1, Twitch rank. Interesting that game rank, it shows 0, but you can't be game rank 0. But they've always been top 5 or so on Twitch, it looks like, 5 to 10. Played a lot of League. Zach Rar. Just IRL. Or just chatting. Where wins me? Yeah, just chatting again. Twitch rank 1, game rank 1. Yeah, not surprised. Yeah, it's the top channel in that game category. Correct. Kaito Junichi 0817. It looks like this account is. Kings League, Valorant, just chatting. Koami 2. I don't know all these games. Special events. Again, still. Game rank 1, Twitch rank 1. Just chatting, Overwatch, Valorant. This is for the last year still. And then, yeah, I'm not surprised. Just chatting or Among Us. Yeah, just chatting. I'm not surprised about that one. Fastest growing, most watched games, Chatting League, GTA 5, Counter-Strike, and Valorant. Trending game, Marvel Rivals, IRL, Arc Raiders, Counter-Strike. Most viewed streams, 9.2 million peak viewers? What? How did they have a clear 6x the 1.4 million person behind them? How do they have 9.2 million viewers? It's just the one stream? It's only saying 6. Peak viewership. Oh my god, that one day in August. The chart looks like the chart looks like it goes up and then curves backwards and goes back over. Like game rank 0.5. They had to break it down even further. What are we looking at? These are other people's streams. League of Legends. La Valadia. I don't know that one. Pokemon community game. Just sports. A welding current shape, kind of. Jealousy stream? No, I mean, listen. I don't want to be that big. I don't want to be that big because I already feel bad. I mean, fucking Lex came in here and donated a couple of subs earlier, and I feel bad that it said they donated like 100 subs this year or something. I was like, holy shit, dude. Save your money. You know what I mean? Like, I feel bad that people are you know, giving me money for basically just bullshitting. What am I doing here? That's really worth any you know, any time or money. But yeah, what happened? I guess maybe they did one of the celebrity boxing events or some sort of sporting event. Yeah, Asmongold, he can do his own thing. I'm not interested in any of that. But I just like I don't want to be. Thank you, Roar. Again, please don't feel like you have to. I don't want to be in that position where I'm like feeling bad that people are giving me money. You know, like $1 or whatever here, $3 for a sub once in a while, or $5 for a sub is not a huge deal. I mean, I do that too to other people, but you got people like somebody was saying they were in a chat the other day and someone used that new feature, which was 1,000 sub gift. How do you have $5,000 to just dump on somebody like that? A, and B, if you're dumping $5,000 on me, just fucking give it to me. Don't give Twitch half of it. You know what I mean? Like, don't do none of that. Just give me the fucking money straight up, bro. Write me a check. I'll come pick it up. IRL donation, yeah. But like Twitch added that as a feature. You could do that now. It's like, oh, that's insane to me. $300 a month subs. I mean, they likely get a better cut, but you think about 300 subs times $5 a sub. That's $1,500 from, you know, your people watching. You only get half of that. So that's $750. But like, oh, 300 month subs, not 300 subs at once. Got you. Yeah. I mean, I have people who are hitting 100. But, you know, I mean, you could take anybody's sub count. Like, you know, you go to a channel. I don't want to call any of these guys out, but I don't even know if I can get to their channel from here. If I have to go, like, yeah, I don't know. I don't want to call anybody out, but like, you can. Some people have like the. Do I have it here? Oh, my music ran out. Come back, music. We'll do some RuneScape music. Some people in here have like their sub goals. And you could do the math to figure out how much they getting this month. You know, if it says they got like, I don't know, 45 subs, and you can multiply that by 2.5 roughly, and it's $112. Like you can do that. I don't know if I can see. Let me see if I can see how I think I'm hitting 10 years soon, which would be 120. But I haven't been a partner that long. That's when I got affiliate. I haven't been a partner at all. That's when I got affiliate, was 10 years ago, almost. There's no way it's been 10 years since I got affiliate, though. Hang on a second. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how that math works out, because I haven't been an affiliate for that long. But either way, like, yeah, I don't think people are getting that many. But still, even people who have the crazy amount of subs, it's just like, thank you, but don't feel you need to. I mean, I can click on people's names and see, like, on a call out with Zaka. Zaka's at 53. You know what I mean? Like, I can see that, but I completely understand Sheep, and I do support a select few people on Patreon, but I don't know. I work. I make money. Like, I don't necessarily need money from chat. I like money. I don't necessarily need it. Need more of it. Sorry. But I don't know. It's just weird to, like, have that, I guess. I don't know. Let me go back to me. All-time stats. Oh, cool. Yeah, peak average viewership. And then it's fucking watch hours. At least I'm fairly consistent on how much I stream. Followers gained. Peak view gain. Oh my god. I don't know what that math is. There's no way I've gotten 0 since 2022, though. Need money for cat treats. That's true. I do want to rig it up to make a subscription or bits fueled treat. You give him a treat. I gotta parse through in my head how to rig it up so that I only drop a certain amount for them. A. And B, how to get their attention so that one doesn't eat everyone's treats. You know what I mean? Calendar. Oh, boy. You can see that when I go past midnight. I went past midnight on a Wednesday? Oh, in December. Yeah, okay. I've been taking time off left and right in December. I wouldn't be surprised at Friday into Saturday or Saturday into Sunday, but... I don't know. Just interesting to see. Let's see. Let's see. Nothing. What if I do 25? Just looking to see what it suggests as far as games. That was fun to play. Nothing I'm planning to play, fortunately for me. You think they would still get fat? My goal would be to only let it redeem once per stream. And I want to rig up a camera so they can see it get redeemed and all that. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't want it to be a free-for-all. You know, I don't want them to fucking, like... Where are my channel points? I think there's a way to do it where you don't... You know. You can only do it once per stream. Was Zelda on the list? I guess I could do Control F. Zell. I was searching the wrong tab. Tears of the Kingdom. All right, that's on there. If you haven't been looking at the Discord in the polls channel, I made another poll about oops. Can I not zoom in? No, I can't zoom in. About seeing what people have interest in me playing next. What's going on, Beat? Baldur's Gate's out in front with 9. And then Doom is behind it with 8. Again, is that a troll? This is just for me to see what people are interested in. Control? No, that's what I was trying. Oh, Control Plus? No. Oh yeah, Control Plus. I was doing Control plus the scroll wheel because, like, when you're in here, Control plus the scroll wheel is zoom, but I guess Discord it doesn't want to be the same, even though it's a fucking web browser and a wrapper. So if you're in Discord, or if you're not in Discord and you want to hit !Discord to get the link to Discord, you can vote on what you'd like to see me play next. I'm not gonna follow this as a strict rule. I'm not gonna say you know, this is what I'm doing next. But considering Baldur's Gate and Doom are the two that I own already out of this list, well, I own Tears of the Kingdom too, and Factorio, and WarioWare, and Mario & Rabbids Sparks of Hope. I own a lot of these, but I already own those two, so it gives me more reason to play those rather than buying a new game. I gotta fucking minus out. But, I don't know. Language? Yeah, they are a Japanese streamer. I mean, it makes sense with their name, but... The ugliest goblin? It'd just be me. All right. should I play Mario and try and finish Mario? Or should I play Outer Worlds 2 and make some progress in Outer Worlds 2? No Mario, but I might maybe be able to finish today. Maybe. Outer Worlds. Flip a coin. Gearblin. What are you doing, Bert? Hey, come here. You want to come here, Bert? Hey, what's going on, Zot?
How does my mic sound?
A little thinner than normal. Not in a bad way, but
I turned down the comp by 50%, and
okay.
I've got the headset going through my Zeddy 10FX mixer.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think this is the knob. I think this is the knob.
Wow.
I think this is the knob. Yeah.
Now you're echoey.
I think this is the knob that makes me a little echoey. This is the knob. It's not a new mixer. I've had this mixer. I use it for like music stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I was trying to test if there was a ground loop interference with the older mixer I have, that Behringer thing.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not so much a ground loop, it's just that mixer's a piece of shit.
I mean, that could be, if it's old, it could need some caps, you know?
Yeah, it's really noisy on the left channel. And every once in a while you'd hear intermittent like
Mm.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Get some new caps in that guy.
But this mixer, it's great. It's got like all this weird I/O that you don't normally see on like consumer mixers. I had to blow all the dust off of it. That's bad. But it's designed utilitarian as shit. Like it has a USB-N, but it takes over some channeling if you use the USB-N.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like, well, we don't have time to add that compute. And the USB is like on the front of the mixer, so the USB cable's like going down into the mixer instead of like in the back. Yeah,
yes, I've seen that before. Oh, I might have used that model mixer before. Yeah, gross.
It's not the prettiest thing, but I like it because everything's very clear on the board. That's something that a lot of mixers don't do well, I think.
Yeah.
And if you know the mixer well enough, fine, you learn it. But like for learning the mixer and its mix components, it's great. The fact that it has a dedicated aux full loop back, so I can have a dedicated channel just for the pedals, and I can pass any channel to those pedals now, is pretty sweet. So
yeah,
pretty happy with it. But yeah, I have that in between me and the mixer. So I have everything midlined on the filters, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I don't really... In your opinion, is there really any reason to add filtering to vocals in a podcasty situation?
I mean, I think it depends on what mic you're using and what filters you have. What do you mean by filters? Like,
not so much filtering, but EQ, like flat EQ.
Yeah. I mean, I add EQ to our podcast. I
Do you
just
add EQ on your current voice right now?
Yeah, a little bit.
What, you cut out highs or what?
I am ducking the highs, ducking the mids, and popping a little extra on the low end.
I'm gonna pop the low end, chat. Here we go. Popping the low end. Full blast. Pop the low end. Give it full mids. No highs though. Nah, it's fine. I'm not gonna with that.
This is my current EQ on this mic, and I can turn it off. It's really subtle. It's really not anything too crazy. It just gives a little bit extra on the low end when it's on.
1 second. Let me pull up your stream. I've been chatting to you and Chatty. Oh, there it is. You're just cutting out
just a little bit.
Yeah.
Just
Holy airplay. This is nothing.
This is nothing. You ready? Here, try and figure out how to work the fucking matrix to send what you want where. That's where the fucking secret sauce is lost.
I had to learn that on the fly during an event I was managing way back in the day, and I was like, and it was the matrix for all the rooms, like the ballroom and everything, and they needed sound to go to because our ballroom can like open up to make it into a massive ballroom, you know.
Yeah.
But I had to figure out how to make it so it goes to every room but one room.
Of course.
And I was like, oh fuck, I'm fucking gonna die.
Is this better, Wazaka?
Oh god. How do you get the ASMR mic, you know?
Yeah. There's actually presets in here that I fuck around with sometimes. This one is always a nice one. It's a little bit nicer than what I had. You've got the old-timey telephone. Some that is just bass. No reason for any of those, but it's just funny. I mean, there's some like bass drum presets and stuff that would be useful, but
guys, his interface is called Fireface.
It is. Yeah, that's the Fireface UCX.
It's better named than the Scarlet naming convention. 18i20. What?
I mean, I know what that means. I know what that means. Like, the average person would be like, what?
Average person doesn't need that. You know. It's a shame, though, because the way Scarlet does their features, you have to get, like, the 18 to have their loopback feature. That's how you do, like, that. It's not even prosumer at that. It's, like, I mean, Scarlet does do actually legitimate professional audio code, but nobody's got a rack for that.
No.
Remember Firewire?
Yeah, dude. I still have a bunch of Firewire hard drives. My cat's in my lap, but I literally have one within reach.
When I bought this interface, I got it on Amazon. It had like the bundle stuff that added an extra cost. It sent me 2 value pack XLR cables. I was like, okay. It even said value, like deluxe value.
I think this interface might have. Yeah, this interface has Firewire on it.
But why?
Because it's useful. It used to be useful for Macs, dude. Everything used to use it. Firewire 400 right there. It does more data than USB does. USB 2.
USB 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think.
Are you actually using the ADAT?
Yeah. That's my what do you call it? Preamp goes to it via ADAT. So this microphone's going to my preamp, and then it's ADAT into my machine.
Oh yeah, I might try ADAT from this mixer to this interface.
Yeah, it solves the issue of having 6 million cables. I mean,
well, you have the cable. Yeah, it's fiber, right?
Yeah, you have the one fiber optic cable, but I mean, if I was doing the 8 channels, I'd have to have 8 cables coming in. That would use up all my inputs on the front and the back. Like I'd have to have 2 XLRs to go in the front, 2 TRSs for the front, and 4 more TRSs to go in the back of this if I was going to use all my channels of my
I told the person that I sent the old interface to. They asked, what's ADAT? And I said, you're never going to use that. And you know I'm right?
He might. Somebody else might use it to set it up for him. But
I wasn't able to close the loop. But you know, I mean,
yeah.
But you know how it goes.
I know. This is what I would say would be what I would recommend to somebody. This is the same. It's the same thing, just the version 2 instead of version 1.
Those are still rack mountable, right?
Yeah, I got ears on mine that rack mount. Or if you have a second half U, you could just combine the 2.
Vinny said he set up your interface. No, he didn't. He didn't say that.
He didn't say it on stream.
He did it. He probably did.
He probably did.
Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Shut up.
But yeah, you can see they got rid of the FireWire on this one. There's no FireWire anymore. It's just USB. It's got USB to
SDI.
store presets. SDI. I don't see SDI on here. No.
Oh, is it? Wait, sorry. What's that? What's the coax word?
Oh,
What's that official?
that's clock.
That's clock.
Yeah. So like you could do clock via ADAT, or you can do clock via the BNC or whatever the fuck it is. And so I have it done via this because that allows you to have the proper like structure.
Yeah.
You can do it via the ADAT, but it's better to do it this way. But you don't have to. Yeah, it's just literally just straight up clock. So if you have like 20 different things,
Yeah.
that are maybe all going to one interface, like if I had I don't know, a second preamp that goes one that goes in via ADAT, one that goes in via the line in, I could clock them all together. Why you would want to clock if it's going analog to analog is a separate reason why instead of analog to digital, but
look,
you could clock them all together.
Chad, let's get something clear. I know audio from the perspective of functionality purely. I do not get into the space that gear gets into. I
used to get into.
I look at it from the low tier up. Gear looks at it from the top down. And I think that's a good perspective to have.
Yeah.
For both of us. But if you're going to talk about something in terms of technical need and scope and anything like that, that's not me. I give you a solution with what you have or what you don't. Or I say, you need at bare minimum, you need this. Gear will say, you should get this.
Well, listen. Yes, however, going back to the anonymous person that you sent your item to, if your two primary jobs involve audio, why would you not get yourself a proper audio piece instead of?
I look at it from the perspective it's only a component of the broader perspective of what you're doing, and if you don't have the time.
All right, I'm back on stream. Here's a good reason why you would want to use a world's clock like this, or a word clock like this, is if you have ADAT digitally coming in and SPDIF digitally coming in, you could use that clock to go
ADAT,
from
SPDIF chat.
SPDIF, whatever, however you want to say it.
I know, it's fine. No, you're saying it the same way I do. I just think it's fucking funny.
You can do a clock out of this into the other piece of gear, and then add that other piece of gear into the third piece of gear, and you have 3 digital pieces of gear that are now clocked together that all receive the same signal instead of it clocking through 2 different wires. You know what I mean? Like, that's why you would want to do that.
1 second, I'll be right back.
It's not VGA composite input.
That's not VGA, by the way. That's SPDIF.
It's SPDIF or AES. I guess it could do EBU as well, but I don't troll face because you know I'm gonna explain it. But yeah, this is what I would recommend to anybody who's on the more serious side about stuff, because, like, yeah, you can have like a Scarlett that has an in and out and all that, but like, I don't know. They have this thing. Oh, that's all right. So they have this for ARC as well. I'm sure you could back up your settings on there, but they have ARC USB.
You could understand. You are thinking from the broad perspective, like that is more than a multi-tool piece of interface, right? That is, I would argue, a professional piece of gear, right?
Yeah, it's priced professionally as well. It's not, but like, yeah, but you can do a ton of shit.
You are now far past the finish line of need with that.
I would say it's less a finish line of need and more of a polish thing, but B, like, ease of use. And I don't mean beyond, like, I don't mean just use of this one thing, but use of, like, all your systems.
Do you think my wife could figure out how to work one of those?
I think she could learn if I showed her, or if you showed her,
or if enough time, right?
Yeah,
it's a time factor.
Yeah, sure. Look, I pull up the interface. It's the same thing on the iPad. all this is the same thing over and over. For every channel, you have you know, your input gain, you have your fader, you have an EQ, you have dynamics, you have some settings.
Devil's advocate. Chat, I'm being devil's advocate. I actually agree with Gear's recommendation most of the time. I just don't feel like spending Gear money.
Buy it. Buy once, cry once, dude.
I want to spend my money on other shit.
You can't hear it, but like I can send stuff to an effects channel. If I put that up there, I can give myself reverb and stuff like this, which I can route back in if I really was not lazy.
I say Gear money because Gear, no offense, you're not a homeowner.
No.
And you're not planning for a baby anytime soon.
No, I'm not.
And you don't have a wife that likes to buy things.
But
who would quite judge you if you bought something that costs that much?
Wife has own income as well. I mean, no offense, Bailey. She's making money.
Funny.
She's making money, bro. I don't have a second income. I've got babies though. Yeah, I got the cat. No.
How much do you think the cats have added to your monthly costs?
There's been a lot of one-time costs for the cats.
Yeah, chat.
I immediately spent almost $4,000 on hospital bills for Ernie when I got him.
These cats cost more per month than Ripley ever did.
Yeah, they're fucking expensive.
Once
monthly
Ripley
cost, not terrible. A couple $100. I mean, I pay $100 something a piece in insurance on them right off the bat. But then yeah, the food and the filters for the water and bullshit.
Yeah,
a couple $100, 4 or 5. Yeah, maybe $500 a month or so.
Here's a good end of the year question for you, Gary.
Yeah.
What was your favorite purchase of the year? Consumerism. Let's talk about it. Favorite purchase of the year?
Oh, I can tell you things I wasn't happy about purchasing.
Let's start from the bottom up. What was the one thing you spent money on that you're like, damn, I hate the fact that I have to spend this much money on this thing? And that don't count like
the
rent or whatever.
The 5080.
You regretful on that price?
On the price I paid for it? Yes. Having it, no. I
think I'm in the same boat. Did we get that? I thought we got that last year.
No.
Oh, fuck.
I'm pretty sure it was this year.
It was probably this year.
Yeah, that only came out like end of last year, no?
You know what my favorite purchase was this year, Gear?
What?
Washer and dryer.
A subscription to Gear Man. Yeah, no, washer and dryer would go great for me.
Dude. Least wanted, but definitely needed the porch repair money I've spent thus far. And I'm not even going to say how much I spent on that. I spent, by the way, new washer and dryer stack, got on Black Friday deal through Costco. Free delivery, free takeaway. Both machines on their own are normally $2,000. I got both for $1,900.
Nice.
I was very happy with that. It's like I could buy 128 gigs of RAM or brand new washer and dryer. Literally took my drying time in a third.
Yeah, that's nice. I'm trying to look up my receipt that I sent to my mom. I know it's on my fridge. I have the receipt on the fridge. But
for your 5080?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I didn't file it away yet.
You file your receipts?
If I'm doing them for taxes, I got to keep them until I'm clear, dude.
You're claiming your graphics card?
I make an income off of Twitch.
Dude, I don't make enough taxable for Twitch anyway.
I found it. Asus TUF RTX 5080. 16 gig gaming.
16 gig gaming.
May 9th. May 8th. Was when I sent to my mom.
Mine would have been around the same time, right?
Somewhere, yeah, close to that. With the 2-year protection plan, $1,901 for a $1,000 MSRP GPU. By the way, that's probably the most.
Me and Gear lucked out on graphics cards in the past few rounds. I think.
I don't know if I'd call that lucking out, but the 3080s, I 100% did. Both of us did. We did great with the fucking 3080s, bro.
That was during COVID too.
That was during COVID. Between getting the EVGA lottery and the Micro Center lottery, I think
we got the is it fucked to think that we got one of the last EVGA cards ever made?
You did. I didn't. Mine's an MSI.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
You got the last
Amish
EVGA
has that card now. Amish has that card now. Yeah.
Well, I'll tell him not to break it. He might not get a new one. Or
yeah, I know.
Conversely, maybe they'll send him a 5080 because they don't have any 3080s.
All he plays,
left.
He plays Tarkov. That's all.
Yeah,
fuck.
he'll be right.
Yeah, just Tarkov. It's just Tarkov. Fine. Tarkov, a little bit of Arc Regulators. Tarkov. I mean, that's the thing with my PC. It's like, are we entering the realm of they don't want you to have a personal computer?
100%. Gamers Nexus was doing a video about that, about how these, like Nvidia and all the people they're selling to have more hardware than they can physically use. But they have them in data centers, but they can't get power, they can't get cooling and stuff, and so.
Did I tell you this?
It's a scarcity of. Hang on 1 second. It's a scarcity of items on the consumer side.
Yeah.
And they're going to be happy to say, oh well, we can rent you compute for a few hours. You want to play a game?
But they haven't put it in. They haven't put it
Amazon
in
Luna.
A package that people give a fuck about.
They will when you
when
can't
you have
get
no
a
access.
fucking,
when you close that door, right? Yeah.
When you can't get a 7080 and you're stuck on a 1080 that they won't fucking let you game on anymore because Nvidia doesn't support the drivers, even though it's a perfectly capable card. Coming back to that conversation, Zot. Yeah, you're gonna care.
Did you hear they're built in my hometown, Cedar Rapids, Iowa. They are building one of the world's, if not the world's largest data center. UTS data center, 620 acres.
Oh my God, is that the Facebook one, the Meta one?
Separate, I think it's a separate. There is a Meta one. There's a Google one in Cedar Rapids as well.
Gamers Nexus was talking about one that was almost the size of Manhattan that they were building.
They are
Facebook.
Google paid the local nuclear power plant to turn on again. Mm-hmm. It was shut off for like 5 years.
They've been talking about the
3 Mile,
the nuclear ships.
Oh yeah, the old decoms.
Yep.
You know
we
what?
Don't have power to do any of this bullshit.
Put them on the nukes. I'll go get a job there, and then I will in Minecraft make sure that they have a dedicated sync date.
Put them on the nuke carriers or whatever, and then it goes sync that. No, that would be an ecological disaster.
It would. Well, we've lost 2 nuclear vessels ever. Did you know this?
No, I didn't. Is that classified?
No. Scorpion and the Thresher.
I'm joking.
Scorpion and the Thresher.
You know what, Fridge? Go ahead. Sorry. Don't let me interrupt you.
No. Put the centers in orbit. It's actually kind of hot in space, believe it or not.
It's hot in space, but there's free energy from stars and suns and shit. Energy. Just beam it back down with extra energy. So you send energy and
if
send a laser,
satellite
a pulse
compute,
laser.
Right? Everybody gets their own satellite data center.
What's the latency to play Tarkov on your satellite?
Latency will no longer be a problem because they'll compensate because it's all happening at the server level anyway. You're just doing a video instance.
Yeah, well, your latency to that. Then you have latency to the other.
No, they compensate with the new tech they got. They do the same thing they do with the Steam frame. You know what I'm talking about? But with network. Yeah. They got that working out.
The subpixel.
How are they doing that? Dude, I saw a guy kick himself in the balls with his own robot.
I love that video. That was great.
And
I
I don't know if it's AI or not, but it's very funny.
I don't care. It's funny either way. I don't give two shits, dude.
Imagine committing CBT with your own robot. Fascinating.
Here you go, chat. I don't give two shits if it's AI. That is one of the funniest things I saw this year.
I don't think it's AI, and it does.
I don't think it is either. I don't think it is either. But even if it's fake, even if he did it on purpose just to make a funny video, I don't give two shits. It's hilarious.
It is very funny.
Oh, I could watch that all day.
I like the tight weave carpet that you see in universities. Yep. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I think it's real. I'm just saying it would be funny because here's the thing. These humanoid robots are coming out and advertising right when we have AI videos popping off.
Mm-hmm.
Why wouldn't they do fake videos of these things or alter them in some way? And I watched a video where there was this robot that's like punches the CEO, and it's like a whole video. Mm-hmm. But the way it looked in the lighting of the room, it didn't look real.
Hmm.
And I was like looking for the pixel, you know what I mean? I was looking for like, where's the cut? But it wasn't enough for me to go, I know for 100% that's AI, but I could definitely say in the short time I looked at it, it definitely feels like it.
Yeah.
Whereas you watch a video of a guy like on the show floor at like a major tech event and they show the robot off with the ambient audio and all that. I think that's still harder to fake in AI. That general like in vivo video, I don't think they're doing it quite right yet.
The audio could be a different audio, but yeah, I don't think that's quite where it is yet. But why is the robot recoil? Yeah, it's motion tracking the guy.
It's telepresence. It's just there's one with that, and there's there was a video at a tech conference where it shows a guy logging out of the robot before disconnecting the controls, and you can see the robot take off the headset and fall down.
I wonder if I could find that one. Hang on.
You have to think about it. That's a thing you're moving. It needs to have a dead man switch in those things. Something that you're constantly pressing down on, so when you let go, it just relinquishes.
Yeah.
But there could be a safety hazard with that too.
I don't know. Tesla robots that are supposed to be not controlled by humans. Take the headset off and then falls over. I like the water bottle that he smashes on his way down. These are supposed to be like the autonomous Tesla bots, and it's just a guy controlling it.
That's a surprising amount of force coming from that hand alone. Look at that.
I mean, I'm not super surprised because you have the weight of the robot on it. And if these things are supposed to be able to do like menial tasks.
They had. I watched a video where it showed one of those Tesla robots at a German Christmas market, and it was scooping popcorn into like one of those small cardboard red white striped ones, and I'm like, it's taken 3 scoops to fill this fucking popcorn up. I'm thinking, just scoop with the.
You know why? Because then you get butter on the outside of the box.
No, you know why? Because they didn't have time to program it to do that.
That's
because it doesn't.
They killed him and you're laughing. No, I don't think it's a hydraulic cable. I think he smashes the water bottle. I don't think those have hydraulics.
He smashed it with a water ball.
He smashed the water ball on the table.
Look,
it's all I mean,
it's. I've constantly told you, like, I'm excited for robots because again, I want a robot metal detecting dog. Plain as day. Let it metal detect for me. Let it dig for me even. That's all I want. You could probably get there with a lot of money with one of those like walking dog robots in an arm, right?
Mm-hmm.
Convert its arm to have like the like the post hole digger shovel.
Yeah.
Have that like as a thing, and it just go to town.
Scooping.
Or it has like a gun that shoots flags into the ground. So it's automatic utility marker dog.
It can place them gently in the ground. It doesn't need to shoot the flags.
That's how they do that. That's how they do that in the. When you call like the dig people, they have a little gun that shoots those into the
Do
ground.
they? Oh no, I didn't know that.
Yeah. I've been wanting one. It shoots those little metal flags that say, gas lines here.
No, I thought they just, stuck them in.
They're kneeling down and pressing them.
No,
man.
I mean,
we got a lot of flags to put down.
You could do it with a stick, where it's on the end of the stick and you push it into the ground.
Utility flag gun. Flag shooter. Yeah. What does this do? It's called a flag shooter. Wow,
Yeah,
that is so lame.
Am I able to put this on stream?
Oh yeah. I mean, yeah.
I've seen the ones with the can on it. I didn't realize it was interesting. They have a video of it going. Here we go.
I'm sure you could look one up. Yeah.
I'd like to show you something really cool.
I'm gonna get DMCA'd for somebody else's video. Oh, it's huge. Oh no, it's not.
Yeah.
No, I thought it was the whole cat.
There's a rolling. It's like a. It looks kind of cool, honestly.
The flag shooter flags. Oh yeah, no, that's what I was expecting. I thought you meant it was more like a fucking like, and it like shoots out. That's more like a staple gun.
It's doing it's doing that for safety, but I guarantee you could modify. It's like a stapler, like a staple gun. You have to depress it against the material. You can't just shoot it outright.
Okay.
I guarantee you that will shoot a thing if you have it modified.
I think it's just the force of him pushing down. I don't think there's really anything in there. No?
Let me see. I swear I've seen one that was.
Here's the video.
Maybe
it's on
not.
the page,
Maybe I was mistaking the paint. I'm watching it right now. Yeah.
It looks like the force of his arm pushing on it is what pushes it into the ground.
Fair enough. I've been mistaken.
Because I was thinking you were like I said like a
How
and it like shoots it across the street.
That's got to weigh a decent amount. You think?
Yeah, but you're not lifting it. You're lifting it with your back, and you know what I mean. Like you're not.
Yeah.
Like you're letting it dangle in your arm. Hey, he spray paints the camera. I'm 100% getting DMCA'd over flag shooter.
I want that utility marking device, man. That's what I want. The tracker device.
Oh yeah. I liked the bend to keep the flag in the ground. That's cool.
Was the paint sprayed on the ground a visual effect?
They do that to. Oh, what you mean a CGI? I don't think so. Maybe.
It kind of moved, but
it actually does look like it a little bit. That's a tough red on green
that
for
is
me.
that
though.
no yeah. I think that's fake.
Was that? Wait,
that's not real. I don't think that's real.
Is this 3D printed?
It kind of looked like it did.
Dude, that's 3D printed. Look at the layers. That's 100% 3D printed. Is this a prototype?
We can make one.
Dude, where's the files? STL?
STL? LTL, please?
STL? Did you bake your filament, dude? Oh my god, the fucking 3D printing circle jerk Reddit is hilarious.
Is it? Yeah.
Oh, every solution is, dude, did you bake your filament?
I like the bolt of flags that you put into it though. Like that's like a magazine.
I think it's cool. They got a little bend in them so they stay in the ground too.
Yeah.
That's pretty sick.
You know,
I wouldn't have thought.
They end up being mowed over in annoying.
I'm sure.
Flag shooter. Yeah, that is 3D printed.
I wonder if that's a 3D printed cover, but why would you do? Because they have a sticker over the 3D print, so they don't even need.
Maybe it's well,
yeah, because look at this one.
The grid pattern on it.
This one is molded plastic, but it looks like it has room to put. Is that just a prototype that they're, or is that a cover?
You use the flag shooter to mark utilities that are in the ground, or mark out construction stuff. But mostly it's for utility finding.
Hello, I'm Paul Craig.
Yeah, so Wazago, what they're doing here is there's a pipe under the ground, and so they're marking where that is, so that if you need to dig in your yard,
You can pay. You don't even have to pay. You can call a number. It's 811, I believe. At least in our area. Is it 811? It's one of the 11s, and they will put so many flags and paint in your yard.
You'll regret it.
You have to do it though for like
legally
certain house projects or whatever. Yeah, if you're gonna dig. I did it well ahead of time and planted the American flag. What? Yeah, they brought that to the frickin' moon.
I mean, I'm sure you can get mini American flags if you wanted to.
Sure.
Why not? Yeah, this one is totally the guy's arm strength. There may be others, but this 100%. Again, I don't know if it's a cover or if it is a prototype or what. I could see.
I'm saying it should be compressed air, and but then it would just be heavier. So I think this is the right call.
$350. Damn, dude, we need to get into this business for sure. STL, please.
Still? I mean, it's a pretty locked-in market. There's the people that make it, and that's it.
I'm sure.
I don't think there's a need, unless, again, AI robot that shoots utility flags in for you and does the utility marking for you, and then someone gets electrocuted because the robot fucking failed at its job.
Yeah, I don't know. They have a whole thing about their spec sheet and how they've improved it over the years. It's not high enough quality to like, no, these look like 3D prints as well. You can kind of see some of the marks.
Gear is invested. Look,
I mean, I'm not knocking it, but how many of these you make in a year if 3D printing is your best option? You know what I mean?
Maybe it's a 3D print that was just terribly vacuum formed, because in the
could be
product page it looks like vacuum formed plastic.
The darker plastic is definitely vacuum formed. I'm talking about the orange cap. I just want to make sure we're talking about the same thing here.
Yeah, no, you're right. I wonder if that cap is there. Maybe you can print it yourself to change the branding. I don't know.
That's my thought. Or is this flag shooter a off-the-shelf thing? They put their little 3D printed flag on, saying, "Oh, we're selling it. Look at this."
I think they're a pretty established brand.
I don't know.
They started making stuff in 2008.
It's a cool little thing. I mean, I'm not saying it's bad that it's 3D printed. It's just interesting to see that it's 3D printed.
I guess I'll buy one and let you know.
If they're already vacuum forming 90% of it, what's another 10%? You know what I mean? I guess that's my real question.
I have no reason not to get one of these now that I think about it.
How much are you going to use it?
Here's the thing. Can we make the flags out of something that's not metal?
What would fit in those same dimensions that
nothing that would be strong break enough and cheap enough.
Yeah. That's the issue. You can make something out of fucking wood or whatever, but it's going to splinter.
Yeah, if it was wood,
stamp it.
If it was wood, like skewers.
If it was skewers, sure. Those are thicker than that. I don't think you'd be able to 1-for-1 just toss them in there. You gonna get your $350 worth out of it? Like, all right, ready? This is what we do. We get one, and we get a bunch of flags. One side has my stream info, and one side is your stream info. And we just take a tour across the U.S., stamping them down. You get an attachment for the car that can just do it in the medians.
Vote for Zot. No, vote for Gear. What is this?
Not even vote. Just come watch our streams, bro.
My dog choked on your flag. I'm suing you.
It was on public property. I can't be responsible for your dog.
It's gear season. It's Zot season. Yeah. Safety air gun. Wait, hold on. Air gun. What does a safety air gun do? What is that? What is that?
I don't know what a safety air gun is.
What is a safety air gun?
I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's showing us up when I searched the thing that. Well, perfect tool for cleaning inaccessible and hard to reach areas. Long John safety air guns.
What?
Oh, because it has the flag on it. It has an American flag gear, meaning I want an air gun. Utility flag gun. Oh, it's a gun that has a flag on it. Get it? That's what you were searching for. Get it? I mean, a cane that can turn into like a single shot air harpoon. That's pretty cool, actually.
Dude, you're basically talking about spy weapons. I mean,
yeah.
All those fucking
shooter umbrellas.
The little poison BBs inside umbrellas and shit.
Yeah. Ricin?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Not that we know anything about that. Which.
Anyway, my castor beans are coming in soon.
To eat or to plant?
Castor beans are what you used to make ricin gear. Come on.
Oh, I don't know, dude.
Come on.
It's like I said, I don't know anything about this, Twitch.
I do.
No, you don't.
A little bit. I don't.
Zot knows nothing, Twitch.
I don't think it's a problem that I know how to make things that aren't legal. I don't think that's the knowledge isn't the problem. It's doing it that's the problem.
And you said you were getting them in.
That was a joke. That was the joke, but you didn't get the joke. You didn't get the idea. You didn't know that ricin was made from castor beans, so you didn't have the high level knowledge of joke. It was a bad joke.
Ricin beans.
Who is the voice actor of Arthur?
Arthur Morgan?
Yeah.
From Red Dead? Oh. I don't know. Roger Clark.
Oh, he's streaming right now.
Is he playing Red Dead? I think he played it.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah?
Yeah. I was like, what? Why do I know that name? The live channels feature on the left side of Twitch is very strange. Because it's people I don't follow, but it's like suggested.
It's meant to be people you don't follow. I think it's the followers at the top and then suggested underneath. I know. Suggested collabs. And then I have... All right, don't autoplay someone's stream, please. Then I have recommended games. I don't have, like, recommended people. Oh, no, I do. Yeah, live channels. Here it is.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Interesting mix of viewer numbers. That's nice to see that there's some...
Yeah, I would agree.
Not 5,000 viewer streams.
The way they handle the front page is very strange.
I never use the front page. And it's telling me streams it thinks I'll like. Streams while Seneca's off live, but it's half of them are people I already like either follow or like are aware of. Games. Recommended smaller communities. That's nice. 15 viewers. That means I qualify. Recommended art channels. Oh my god. Okay. There's just a very fat furry drawing a fat furry.
No, that's art. It's art.
That's art. That's art.
Oh. It's art. It's
Dual big bazonka VTubers. Very good.
You're allowed to do that.
I'm not saying you're not allowed to do it.
Would it not be funny if you got banned for scrobbling Twitch and its thumbnails?
That has happened multiple times, people. Not even joking.
So
100%.
not their content, but someone else's content.
Yep. 100% happened multiple times. Every once in a while, I see a post on Reddit about that. It's even funnier when the original content doesn't get banned, but the person viewing the other person's content does.
How do you think... This is an odd question, but how do you think Twitch would work if it was more like a stumble upon and viewer numbers was not listed publicly?
Oh, you just get a random channel?
Yeah.
You just go to twitch.tv and it just forwards you to a random channel?
No, and it either gives you based off of things people you follow, and it gives you suggested like them, like kind of like Spotify, does some sort of algorithmic suggestion. But yeah, no viewer numbers, any of a random button.
It's all furries and VTubers, dude. I'm scrolling through. Oh my god. That would be interesting to see. I don't know. I would certainly help level some playing fields, I guess, but there's a couple people who have tools. I think Commander Root has some tools like that where you can search stream filter, and you can do like you can add certain parameters, and then it just finds a bunch of streams that match whatever parameters you put in. So here's somebody just straight up watching football. I'm not gonna fucking watch the preview for that. Hang on a second. I'm gonna get banned for that one. But yeah, I mean, like you put in, let's see. I
gotta take my car to get its windshield replaced tomorrow, Gear.
The minimum viewers 2, max 15.
Oh, neat.
Oh, I want to save a preset. I just want to refresh and then find. Come on. There we go.
Courtside at the Lakers game. It's like, can you even legally stream live? You're not supposed to be able to do that.
No. A lot of radio stations, looks like. Just a channel of cats. I like the preview is just text because Twitch fucking compresses everything into... If I leave it alone for a second.
Cats, and more cats.
I think I see one on the cat tree.
Yeah, why don't you have a second channel just for your cats?
I was thinking about that. Like when I go to my parents overnight, I leave my YouTube stream running on unlisted, so I can.
Oh, neat.
ASMR relaxing. Oh yes. So I put the camera on them and I tune in and I shared it to like my mom or whatever so she can see what's going on or whatever. 18 plus therapy. Whoa. Yeah, you gotta watch out when you're scrolling through this as well. You find a stream with 2 viewers that's doing stuff, under the radar again. But displayed 100 channels, 15,000 viewers, 1,500 viewers. I think you could just keep going through these pages until I think it just gives you a whole nother batch every time you refresh, basically. But yeah, you can filter by game, you can filter by viewers, I think follower count, genre, stuff like that. So
it's actually a pretty good tool. It's almost better than Twitch is.
I mean, yeah, in some ways.
I always think a website that has massive databases of things, and that's the core rule of it. It should always have an advanced search mode.
Be able to search it easily, yeah.
Fucking not asking for like a sequel page, but give me filters, give me preset mixes or searches, save searches, etc.
100%, yeah. I was talking earlier about some of the stuff I want to do to make my stream a bit easier. Right now I'm working on rigging it up so that when I go live, it turns my lights on for me without interrupting the normal function of the lights, so that I can still turn them on normal. You know what I mean?
I just flipped the switch.
Mine's on a surge protector, but I gotta like reach behind my desk to grab it. Excuse me.
Why would you want that when you can have an infinite scroll that's completely useless? Well, that's because they want your dopamine. And also, they're under the assumption that most of their viewership doesn't even watch on a computer. Where having an app, they're not going to write the app so you have good filters. Why the fuck would they do that?
I mean, I should be able to look at my analytics. Why is there a fucking fruit fly in here? There's nothing in here. I think I could see what percentage is on mobile and what's not. I got to figure out how to do that, though.
You hear that?
I have music on. 50% web, 29% iOS app, 19% Android app, 1% mobile app, less than 1% TV, console, and other. Is that my last stream? That's for this month in December. Can I show? I can show this on stream, yeah. So, 20% in new viewers, 82%. I don't know how does that work? That adds up to over 100. Returning viewers. Again, 50% web, 29% iOS, 19% Android, 1%. 63% US, 13% Canada, 6% UK, 2% Finland.
I would argue more your viewership demographic, it would lean browser.
I mean, it does. You don't have to argue that. The stats are on screen.
I'm saying you look at a big stream. I think a big streamer, it's going to be mostly mobile. Like a big, like 50,000 viewer streamer type of person.
Probably, yeah. I mean, my content seems to be background and/or fall asleep content, so I'm not surprised that it's maybe second window content. Are you the 2%? Are you in Australia or Finland? No, you're in the UK, so you're 6%. Let's see. 91% direct. Views from outside Twitch. Obsidian.net. So I believe the Outer Worlds has like a content creator page where they just scrape Twitch and put content creators who are streaming their game on the Outer Worlds
nice
game. Yeah, I mean, it's cool. So I got 4% of my view from there. I don't know what TwitchTheater.tv is. Is that a separate thing from Twitch, or is that...
I think that's like the pop-out. Or like VR,
no,
I'm
that's
not
the
sure.
third party. So I guess you could do multi stuff. What is beacons.ai? I don't know. 1% from YouTube. Probably my channel description URLs or something. Or I do simul-stream on YouTube and maybe the URL there, delete them here. Yeah, Twitch Theater is a multi-stream. I guess Beacons might be as well. I don't know. Anything that has .ai in the title makes me not want to go to it. Oh, it's a content creator growth platform. Weird. I'm not signed up for that.
It's like those people that add you, like, that retweet your shit, you know?
Yep. I
didn't ask.
In my fucking Twitch Twitter DM, somebody keeps DMing me being like, I edited one of your streams, can I send it to you? And I'm like, dude, what are you fucking editing together? Like, did you take a 6-hour stream and edit what out of it? Like, why?
Can I ask AI to take one of my streams and only highlight the cool things that are funny? Haha.
You probably could.
Can we get to that point?
Well it would do.
I don't know.
Well, I mean, have you seen the podcast editor app, the AI one?
Nope.
It is 100% putting people out of jobs. However, what it does is you import your multicam, you input your multi-track audio, and one track per person. You assign, this person's audio goes to this camera view, and when one person's talking, it focuses on that view. When multiple people are talking, it shows the wide view that you give it, and it just edits your video podcast based on who's talking. It's literally just a plugin that looks, you have 3 people talking, you have 4 cameras, a wide and 3 tights. And if one person's talking, it goes in on the tight. If multiple people talk, it goes to the wide. You can tell it, switch to wide a second before everyone starts talking or whatever, and so you have good, good cuts and all that. And like when the preview video they showed, it like literally just like does your fucking podcast and cuts it. I wonder if I could find it. Autopod, is this it? This might be it.
Autopod, I don't know.
I just want to see. Yeah, this is definitely it. Look, it just goes through and makes the cuts in Premiere based on who's talking.
Fuck.
Right? I mean, again, it's putting somebody out of a job of doing this. It's a cool piece of tech, but
it's more like a script though, because you could take it from. It's probably using the reference audio tracks and peaks.
Yeah, 100%.
Which I don't even know if this is AI or not. You know what I mean? It might just be. It might just be algorithmic from the outset.
I think they're marketing it as AI just because AI is new, but it just creates your edit for you. I don't know if that's real time or not. I would assume it could do it real time because it doesn't need to actually process the video. It just, does it based on peaks, and you could choose how tight you want it to be, if you want it to cut a lot or cut a little.
But the thing is, it does take out directorial control.
Sure, but
the directorial edit is important for like stylistic things, even in a podcast, I would say.
I would argue that in a podcast like this, where video is maybe your secondary target, as long as it cuts fairly competently, it's probably not worth your time to worry about how artistic of a cut you do. You know what I mean? Like, as long as you have the stuff set dialed in so that it doesn't miss a cut and like not show a wide when there's multiple people talking or whatever.
Right.
Yeah, I don't think it really matters. I mean, like Conan's podcast, they've been talking about how they do the audio podcast, and now they've been putting episodes on YouTube, but it's kind of a secondary thing for them, even though they're getting some traction on it. I could see that being the perfect thing. They got a camera on every person. They got like 6 cameras in there, a wide, one for each of the 3 hosts, one for the guest when they're in, and one for the tech guys in the back. You feed that. You got each of the different mics on a different feed. You fucking do this. You can get it up in a day, especially if you're doing old stuff that you have video for that you want to get up. Like why would you take the time to artistically cut 4 people in a room? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Here, do you know the show Moonlighting?
The term or the show?
The show.
The show, no.
Go look up the opening credits to Moonlighting for me.
Oh.
Starring Sybil Shepherd and Bruce Willis. You don't even need to play the song. It's just the visual.
I'm not even gonna put it on stream.
Once you watch that,
it's recommending my live stream in the suggested videos.
Interesting.
Hello to the 2 people watching on YouTube. All right.
You can't say that.
No, I can say that. I just can't show their chat on stream.
It's fucking stupid.
It reminds me of the Stranger Things intro.
Is that really how the Stranger Things intro works? It's like 2 words crossing through?
More or less. I mean,
I haven't watched Stranger Things since season 1, so
I mean that was the season 1 intro. But here, hang on a second. Let me go to my channel because I made a Stranger Things parody. Where's my? How do I go to my channel? I hate fucking YouTube. How do I just fucking go to my channel?
Go to your top right icon. Go to.
I'm signed in, so it doesn't suggest it. How do I find this?
Search it.
There it is. I can't play the audio because it's the actual audio, but like this is the stranger. Oh, it gets fucked on the bitrate too because I uploaded in 1080p. But like, yeah, it's just fucking letters moving across the screen.
No, see, it's intertwined, and I think the thing that moonlighting does is
it's similar.
It's the layering. I'd want to do. I want to do a little I want different, but what I like is the way it intercuts just static shots of the show. It's not even moving video in the moonlighting one.
Just static images.
And I kind of like that as a channel intro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That way I don't have to cut together like video clips. I could just have funny images from the show, from the stream.
Yeah, I get you.
Too bad I don't have After Effects.
Yeah. I should see if I could redo this in 4K because the 1080p upload absolutely fucks me on the bitrate and the color banding. Oh, it looks gross.
Someone posted a meme. It was like the Lost show, Game of Thrones, and Stranger Things, and it was like a Venn diagram of them shows that have completely lost any cultural impact.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like I remember Lost being fucking huge. And then,
I watched Lost after it came out. I didn't watch it live, so I had less of an impact on me. But yeah, I hear that people who watched it live enjoyed it better than people who watched it after the fact.
I'd have to say the same. You remember the show Heroes?
I never watched it.
I watched that as it was coming out, and I got to see it like go down into the shitter. Huge hyper on that show. Lost is a good show. Did you know that they like changed the writing of the show because of fan theories?
Why?
Because people had the show figured out.
I feel like that's dumb.
Why am I looking at your file explorer?
Because I'm looking to see if I still have the Stranger Gears. I might not have that.
Big boy hard drives.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the theory I heard. Remember when it was airing? That was like a thing on forums back in the day. It was with Lost. I was big in like TV discussion forums because I was a big fan of like Stargate, which had very, very low viewership compared to like Lost. If I had a big show, I would just pick the coolest fan theory. If I had a big show, I wouldn't be browsing the forums of the show. I'll be honest with you. You think Vince Gilligan is browsing the Pluribus Reddit?
I hope not, buddy.
You think Todd Howard's browsing? He is, though. He is, actually.
Yeah, he definitely is.
Yeah, those sliders I made earlier were really good. Too good. Bailey was like, Bailey was like kind of on it, and then she's like, oh shit, I ate 4 of these.
I might still have it. Let's see. Is he going to tell me my name? Adobe jump scare, yeah. Work pays for it. I don't pay for it. This is all me teaching myself. This project must be converted from version 13.5. Oh boy, okay.
Crisp, refreshing Mexican lager. Oh shit, these are 5% alcohol.
Oh boy, a bunch of plugins is telling me, oh, we don't got that plugin no more, boss. Oh, we're trying. Yeah, no. It's fucking... I think a bunch of the, the plugins I used, like Retrograde and stuff, to get the funky, like, cool... I love Red Giant's plugins. They went from $5 for educational access a year to like $60 for educational access a year. And I was like, not making $60, not making $5. I'm not making $60.
These companies are they're gonna shoot themselves in the foot with the AI stuff that's coming, I think. With the pricing models they have.
Probably.
But then again, I don't know. There's a local beer brand that's 11%. Well, depending on the beer you get. Bailey once got me a Belgian beer for my birthday. Belgian beer for my birthday. It was called West Vleteren 12. It was one of the highest rated beers in the world. She bought a bottle of that and had it shipped from the monastery in Belgium where it's made, and it came in like a pint bottle. $80.
Cool.
And it came with a glass, so that's cool. I had a glass of that, not the full bottle. It tasted like hoppy champagne is the best way you could describe it. It's very good tasting. I drank a cup of that and I was like, up for like getting ready for a birthday party night out, and I was like, I can't drive. I cannot drive. There's no way.
75% of my viewers from other channel pages. Should I take that as that's hosts, or when someone's done they click on me, or are they leaving other people? I can't imagine they're leaving other people's streams to come watch me. Is that just like suggested based on you watch Zot? Why don't you watch Gear too, buddy? Like, you know what I mean?
It might be
like,
in that suggested page on the front page, but nobody. Chat, does anybody actually use the pages of Twitch for info? Do you ever look at the About section?
I don't. Let's see. 0 views from all my tags. Impressions. 18 for Frog. 14 for English. 13 for RGB, which is on there as a joke. 10 is on there for Steam. I don't know why I even have Steam on there. 5. Oh, because I was doing the Steam demos. 5 from Worm. 3 from D's Nuts. 1 from Chill, and 1 from Gamer.
Here's how you make the front page.
That's impressions, not views. They're all 0 views, so obviously they looked at it and said, nope. Frog? Who's searching the frog tag, though?
Who's the guy with that frog cigarette?
D's Nuts, yeah. Yeah, who's the guy who has the smoking frog as a emote? I gotta watch him. Who's subbing to a channel exclusively for the smoking frog emote?
Stranger things have happened.
That might be a follower emote. I don't even know. I don't remember what's what.
Look, you can make people utilize the Twitch pages better if you gamified the actual website a little better. Like the active browsing the website, and like you could have like you browse viewers, and if you watch for like you browse streamers, and if you watch for 5 minutes, it's not like just a game item, but it's like gotcha shit. It's gotcha currency. You gotchify Twitch. I'm not saying that's a good idea, but that's how you do it.
Beep was posting the frog on Mike's channel. Great. Good. I'm glad to hear that. I didn't know there was a frog VTuber. Here's the stats for last year. That was just the last month, so I can look and see. Half and half returning and engaged viewers. That tracks. I noticed there's a lot of, I don't want to say turnover, but there's always new people. You know what I mean? Like there's people who watch, you know, constantly, but there's always new people. 63% web, 20% iOS, 16%, 20% Android, 15% iOS. That's kind of what it was for last month. I think iOS and Android were flipped. 61 US, 11%.
Are you still
Canada.
on vacation?
Me? Yeah.
Jesus.
I'm off. I took off until
Look at these
5th.
Look at these folk who have like extra vacation they have to burn.
Because I didn't take any this year, bro.
But why?
Winter break, I had to work, or I wasn't going to be able to work with that team. I had to do
I'm
a
talking
certain
about
number
the
of
whole
days.
fucking year. You don't take vacation enough.
Yeah, I know. Obviously, if I got to burn a bunch now, obviously, but like
Doesn't
I was
come to
working
see
winter
me.
break.
Doesn't come to see me.
Work in the summer.
Doesn't want to come to Iowa. I don't know why he's like that.
Yeah, you're not wrong. No, I would come visit again.
We could have knocked out the golfing like 8 times.
There's no golf in Iowa.
Yet there is one 2 miles from my house.
I don't know.
There's an indoor. 2 indoor putt-putts.
Don't call them putt-putts.
I call them putt-putts because
is that regionally what they call them?
No, I call them putt-putts because the indoor ones they're built of a lower quality, in my opinion, because they can be indoors. They don't have to withstand the elements.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Yeah.
I would love to go metal detector with gear.
It's just a cornfield that they made crop circles in that you mini golf in.
What fucking county? What county is Long Island on?
I'm in Suffolk, but there's also another one.
Suffolk has beaches, right?
Yeah. Now's the time to do it, dude.
I would do the Suffolk, a Nassau, and whatever Staten Islands. I don't know.
Staten Island's not Long Island.
I know it's not Long Island gear.
Dude,
I'm saying those would be the permits I would get.
Fly over on the 2nd, and we'll do the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, and we'll just go to the beach, and there's nobody there. Now's the time to do it.
It's gonna be freeze ass.
Yeah, but there's nobody there. If I can put a coat on, it'll be fine.
Crust of the sand frozen?
No.
I don't know the temps there.
Crust of the sand.
That's a real thing. Chat's seen it. If they show up, you see crust of the sand. It's a real thing.
No, it's fine.
Crusty sand.
It's fine. Not last winter, 2 winters ago, I was on the beach in North Carolina, fucking in a bathing suit. It was 80-something degrees, like high 80s in January in North Carolina.
Rhyme of the crusty metal beach in January. I mean, look, metal detecting is great because you can go to the beach, and it's fine when like the cold months.
How many beaches have I put a shovel in winter? None.
The whole point is to not have to use a shovel gear. That's the thing. Most
you
metal
use
detectors,
the little sand trap.
The scoop on a stick.
All right, so you fucking break it up with a shovel and scoop it. You're fine. We'll bring a torch.
Gear. You know what, Gear? You talk highly about your audio shit. Don't you fucking ever suggest anything different for me for metal detecting.
Hey, I was the one who suggested the ground penetrating radar dog, and as opposed to the metal detecting.
Coulda. Oh, Zot, you got fucking $50,000.
Hey, listen.
For a ground penetrating.
It's a fantasy scenario, dude. Go big. Go big. You're not making a fucking radar dog or a metal detect dog.
I would. If I could. If I had the money, I would make.
Sure, if you had the money, they do the GPR dog, dude.
Let's be honest. No, let's be honest. If I'm gonna make the metal detecting dog, it's gonna have just like like those excavator claws. It's gonna have those that flip out onto the front paws, and it digs like a real dog.
Just make all the paws that. It can fold them up while it's not using them.
It's not. Well, I suppose you could use the back feet for digging too. Just
Yeah,
fuck up people's yards. Just fuck them up. Imagine like robot gophers in your yard.
Why are people visiting from DuckDuckGo?
People use DuckDuckGo.
I guess. I don't know. I'm sure I'll make it out there eventually.
Bleh, bleh.
Is that you spitting in my face for not going?
No, that's me spitting my last stick of Vice till the end of the year. Stick of Vice. Bailey said I had to stop, and I agreed. What?
Use DuckDuckGo, RAR. You can put !G or YouTube, and it'll search the respective. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, DuckDuckGo is, from what I understand, is not a bad. I have a.
I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying, I'm surprised that people are using it to find me. I just out of habit just use Google, but Google fucking sucks, dude.
Oh, it's bad.
Yeah. And if it's not something that you're immediately gonna find, it's like not even worth.
Have you de-Googled enough?
No, I have not. I haven't even started.
It's really a question of where do you go, and is it any better? You know.
Yeah, I mean, I have a whole bunch of emails, so I separate different things out into, and to move all those emails to a different, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I have a fucking Android device or a phone. That's going to be a pain in the ass to get off of Google. You know what I mean? Like,
there is no other phone OS that isn't Android or iOS, right? Like,
no.
There's no.
I don't think Windows
Not like in
exists
the
anymore.
broad market.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get the jitterbug?
Jitterbug.
I don't think there's any smartphones that you can get. You know what? I was gonna say you could probably get like maybe a Windows computer with like you can't use Skype anymore, but I guess maybe Teams or Zoom potentially in dial. But I don't know. I was gonna say use Google Voice, but that's still Google.
I can't go to the dumb phone route. If I had to go, I'd go back to iOS. I started on iOS. I was like I got my first smartphone after the BlackBerry Pearl was the iPhone 3G. And I got pretty much every iteration till whenever the OnePlus One came out.
I did 4, 5S, 6S, yeah. And then I moved to Android. But I mean, for me, when I went to college, I kind of needed a Mac because of the way the software environment was. I don't know. I don't think WhatsApp is Google. I think it's an app. That you can get on the Google device.
WhatsApp is just WhatsApp, I believe.
Yeah, they're their own thing. But when I bought my Mac laptop, it came with an iPod, and I didn't have a smartphone at the time, so that became
WhatsApp is Meta.
Is it? Wow.
Wow.
They buy it, I guess. So I was already in the Apple ecosystem with the iPod, so it was very easy to say, all right, let me get an iPhone, just transfer over, like, you know what I mean? So that's how they got me. I'm sure that the free iPod was worth it since I bought 3 different phones from them.
You have to keep in mind that we are not standard. we are not not in a good way. I'm just saying this as a fact. Like, we don't use phones like common folk do.
Yeah.
And the fact that we want a pretty good cohesion between the personal computing experience and the phone. They want some synergy. There are people that their whole life, most people use their cell phone as their main compute, right?
Yeah, I don't do that.
Like, there's a meme about millennials going to their laptop to make a big purchase, but that's like the legit thing.
Yeah, that fucking computer I'm on right now. That's what I do. I don't. I wouldn't buy plane tickets on my phone.
Sheep's 90. It's not just Gen Z moment. The most people's first computer is the phone, even like boomers. Think about that. That's scary to think about, but it's like most people didn't have a computer until phones were computers.
I think tech literacy is going down too, which is helping that.
It's crazy that dichotomy of AI at its best form can provide info easier to people, and people are just ignoring that on principle of too hard. It's like, AI, you could ask it questions and stuff about like how things work, but no, it's not going to be like specifically about that. No. I have zero problem with someone using AI as a cheat sheet for like relearning regex.
Sure.
There are probably better resources out there on Google, but if you used what AI presented to you, it's probably good enough. If it's writing your regex, then you start having problems.
I don't know. It's tough. Work is like, oh yeah, we're doing all this stuff to start using more AI. We want to start doing projects with AI, and it's like, all right, what is AI gonna do? In my field?
Here's my problem. And
I have like
chat,
2 examples I could think of. Go for it.
Chat, this is coming from the HR perspective. Okay. So your work is giving you an AI tool to have you use for XYZ reason, for training, whatever. That your job now has utmost access to that notepad that you're writing in and asking questions to. They can observe what you're asking. No, at no time has a workplace been able to have a record of every question you've ever asked in that job. Now they do. They know what you don't know. And that is what you don't know and what your job don't know. It needs to have a nice wall between it, in my opinion. A decent wall. And that AI tool that they're asking you to use breaks that wall down.
I'm positive I'm probably on some list somewhere because we got access to Copilot.
Yeah.
And I was trying to see how much it could do, and so I was asking it to make like video game characters without naming them. And so I was fucking talking about Kiryu and trying to make it make Kiryu. And I was like putting in like, oh, he's a member of the Yakuza and all that. I'm sure that I'm gonna
well, but that's what I'm saying.
It wouldn't make certain things, and it was like, oh,
in the context of Gear, in the context of where you are, they ain't got the time for that shit. But
I don't know,
from a company that's Machiavellian enough, that's the whole reason of implementing the AI tool.
Yeah, probably. Tim, I know your work is a little bit maybe more advanced than other places on that stuff, so I'm not surprised that they do. But I don't know. I just good.
Following a friend who's a manager, they complain all the time about what supporters don't know what no AI crap. I think my perspective is you are probably willing to be more candid, and you might ask the AI things that really only should be talked to with a lawyer. You get what I'm saying?
I mean, maybe the same thing in Slack.
It could be same thing with Teams. You know, they're monitored to a certain degree.
Sure.
It's a stupid idea, but think about this. Your AI is integrated into the Works HR system. They have these things. Workday has a tool already. Their major HR platform. They see you asking questions about submitting like a disability accommodation. And you want to ask questions, and you, without realizing it, submit information that might be too personal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it doesn't take
counterproductive to your case.
Exactly. They want you to leverage this tool not just for your job, but for the mechanics of your life around that job. There's no client privilege with AI, no, not for medical advice, not for legal advice. And so you don't know how your job views or aggregates that data. You don't know what flags of words are listed. Oh my God, that's the most illegal plant in the world right there.
That's a fig leaf. Not a
Did you trim the buds?
I did.
Did you use a clean knife?
I just poked them and they fell off. They were not very strongly attached.
Didn't use a clean knife.
I didn't need a knife. I just fucking touched them and they came off. They were like leaking sap too where I took them off. Here, hang on a second. Let me find the. Here's the unprocessed photo. Hang on a sec. There's the leaf. There's one of the locations where I pulled it off. I didn't even pull it off. Like you just touch it and they came off. And you can see it still has a little bit of sap on it.
Survive. Did you look up the proper nutrient mix for this plant?
It's still in a bag of water, dude. I don't even have a fucking nutrient mix or nothing for it yet. They're not rooting yet.
Bro, you gotta get planned. You gotta get little grow light for it.
Yeah, I'll go to Home Depot.
Get a little heating. You get a little tent for it. You could be selling figs out of your house.
Dude, the guy who gave me one of the band members was like, every year he tells me he trims all these fig bushes down to like
nubs.
Like not even nubs. Like he pulls the shit out of the ground and they come back like twice as strong every year. They fucking just voraciously grow. He says he gets like 2 or 3 fruitings a year when you're supposed to get 1. They fucking go for it. Where did I get it? Dude. Oh, buddy gave it to me.
So he just gave you cuttings.
He like I said, he cuts them down to the fucking ground every year, and he just gave me like a bunch of sticks. And he's like, "Yeah, put these in water for a while, and once they start."
Do you know what breed of fig it is?
Nope.
You should probably figure out what type of fig tree it is.
You know what? It'll be cool if it grows. I'm not gonna be upset if it doesn't.
Baby that thing.
You know,
baby,
I
let
like
it
figs.
get there.
I'll eat a fig, maybe 1 or 2. I'm not a huge fig guy.
Don't fig. Well, maybe it's only a certain figs, and don't only like certain figs. They need a wasp to go in it, right? Fig wasps. Yeah.
I don't want to let Ernie gnaw on it. I don't know if we can. This wasn't. No, it's this actual fucking. This is a fig branch that is now.
This is a real fig.
That is now.
It's a tree
or leafing. You prefer them in Newton form? Yeah, that's what I. If I could actually grow them, I would try and make Newtons. I was thinking of giving them to my dad. He has like a lemon tree and a persimmon tree. I don't know. He has something else that he's trying to grow. Just give him one more tree.
I don't know if you can grow a lemon tree in New York.
Oh, but it's in his basement right now.
Oh, fair enough.
He brings it inside.
You know what my dream is? If I had a big property, I'd have
Oh, I didn't know Mom has one. Okay.
I would do in-ground greenhouse that was cooled by geothermal. There's a guy in Nebraska, a really old guy that watched this video. I always want to visit. I think he died.
Oh, well.
But this engineer turned farmer or something like that, he designed an in-ground greenhouse that faced the sun properly. And it's like the middle of nowhere, Nebraska, flat, right? Mm-hmm. But it was designed in such a way that it didn't really need much power. And he grew oranges in Nebraska during the winter.
Nice.
And he was selling like a surprising amount of oranges from the middle of the United States. When you think about like nobody's growing orange trees anywhere near there. And like just the thought of being able to grow a plant that has no reason to grow where you are is fucking badass. It's a little different. And so if I could get, I don't know, I'd want to, here's what I wanted to attempt to grow if I had that, like set up like that. I'd want to attempt to grow an orange tree, some heavy citrus or whatever, and then is it possible to grow coffee in a greenhouse?
I don't know. I feel like if that was possible, we'd do it more here.
Aren't those trees like massive? I don't know. I don't know how coffee is harvested. I don't remember what the plant looks like. Could you imagine coffee beans from the American Midwest? How bizarre that would be.
I feel like if it was possible, we'd have somebody trying to do it. No,
that's what I'm saying. You can't do like hydroponic or greenhouse coffee. I don't think it's scalable. That's my assumption.
Yeah, I don't know.
Greenhouse coffee.
Isn't greenhouse just the brand?
Grow coffee plants in a greenhouse. Is this possible? Pretty big trees. This website is loading slowly. Growing coffee in a greenhouse. This is a short blog. I don't know. Growing coffee in a greenhouse. I can't tell if any of this information is
legit or
not.
Somebody being like, "Oh yeah, dude, just get a greenhouse and grow coffee. It's easy."
Again, try pawpaw trees. Pawpaw trees just grow natively out here. In fact, I'm working on getting one grown in my backyard. But
Any
they take
New Year's
forever to
plans?
fruit.
No, I'm gonna go to my parents and we're going out to dinner. And that's it.
Me and Bailey are going to dinner at a barbecue place that has like a dinner menu for New Year's. And I think that's it. I'm taking the day off.
You were scheduled to work on the 1st?
Yeah. No, I don't work on the 1st. Sorry. I work this Friday. Sorry.
I was gonna say, yeah, most places.
I work
are off
tomorrow.
the 1st. I'm supposed to work tomorrow, yeah, but I'm taking the day off. I don't even know. I think I'm gonna use all my days. I don't even know. They don't let you put in days. Like I can't put in tomorrow as a vacation day until I'm done with tomorrow, or until it's midnight tonight. Sorry. It's just like, why? Let me fucking schedule it. I'm not going in either way. Just let me fucking schedule it. Like, so I gotta wait until tomorrow to do my timesheet and see if I made it or not, which I think I did, but
I have to work this Sunday.
Red bees, I'm not.
But I don't have to work next Friday. So it's not a bad trade-off.
I could take next Friday off, but I'm not. I gotta start saving my vacation days.
I wouldn't mind going to 410s if I had the option to. Bailey works 410s, by the way.
I have a coworker who does 410. This seems pretty cool. He does 1 to 11 every day.
1 p.m. to
or
11 p.m.
Noon to 10. Yeah.
It's an odd shift.
Noon to 10 or 1 to. Well, because we're one of the rare schools that actually has people on staff all day, as long as it's classes. So most places have just like student staff after 4, after 5. We don't do that. We have somebody on staff, but Fridays don't go that late. So he does Monday through Thursday. I think he does noon to 10. And then we have students who close at 10 to 11 because there's no classes after 10.
My buddy got a job at that big data center, by the way.
Yeah.
And he's working it's the swing shift. Was it 3 12 hours on, 4 off, 4 12 hours on, 3 off, trade out.
God,
that's the shift.
So complicated.
It is.
So
it's night shift too.
What was he doing? Like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday work, and then next week Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday work, or something like that.
It's a shifting schedule. I know for a fact it is, but if it would be, let's say you work Monday, you work Tuesday, Wednesday, you're off Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And
then you work Monday.
You start Monday. You work Monday through Thursday, and then that's when it gets sliding. So I think it is a status of 7 different. It's a 7-week long thing. So, I said, "Fuck that." I said that's probably a great job schedule for a bachelor.
Sure,
but not someone who has to like exist during the day.
Yeah,
I don't know. I haven't done night shift stuff since the Navy. Like actual working nights, I never had to really do that.
If I didn't stream, I would consider it, but I don't really want to stream during the day. You know what I mean? Like,
why not?
I don't know. A, audience that I have built isn't here, but B, are people watching on weekdays in the morning? I guess that's after work for the UK.
I think your audience would really change, but I don't know. People get viewers at any time of day. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
I found the Sunday morning time period to be pretty successful, but that's weekend, so
Yeah.
I'm getting the non-churchy crowd or post-churchy crowd. We went out to dinner the other night, and we were like, "Why is it so fucking busy?" And our litmus test to know if the city's busy is or like eating out is like hard to get into right now.
Mm.
We drive by the Red Lobster in town because nobody goes there, and we're like, "Oh man, that parking lot's like half full. It's really busy right now. Really fucking busy." And as we're driving by, like Applebee's, packed parking lot, fucking like every major dine-in restaurant, because there's not a lot in our town.
Mhm.
So we go to this burger place called Boulder's Tap House. It's pretty good. And we get in there and we get the little disc thing, the vibrating disc to let you know when you can go eat your slop, you know?
Mhm.
And there are like people in there. This is very strange. I thought this is like the most like, this is the shit that makes me go kind of like get mad.
Yeah.
I'm waiting in line to get the vibrating disc, and the lady comes up from behind me, who apparently she'd been sitting there for a while, cuts in front of me, crosses her arm in front of me across the desk of the waiting table or the service table to get a better look at their clipboard for the list of names. Not hers. Like, it wasn't like meant for her to touch, you know. But she twisted it to get a better angle at so she could see where she was in line.
Oh my god.
I was like, I looked at her arm and I looked directly down at her. She couldn't see me looking at her. I'm like, this is fucking stupid.
Yeah.
I was a little fucking annoyed. In a different attitude, I might have said something like, "You mind?" Anyway, she looks at it and she scoffs. And she walks away. And I'm like, okay,
It's
whatever.
busy, lady. Just relax.
Here's what I learned. Me and Bailey are only there. We're two people. Very easy to seat two people, as it turns out. They looked like they were a party of like 7. And so I sat down, talked with the waitress. I'm like, hey, I noticed it's pretty busy today. She's like, yeah, the basketball game's about to start in about 50 minutes. I was like, oh, fuck. And then I looked at the stats and I'm like, it's the last game of non-conference and our team is undefeated.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah.
And I was like, oh, it's bad to not pay attention to sports in this town. Fuck. Anyway, I sit down and right as like 30 minutes before the game starts, everybody fucking leaves.
Because they're trying to go to the game.
Because they're going to the fucking game. And
Wow.
I was like, oh, everybody's gone.
That's crazy.
The din of the room completely changed within 15 minutes. And you could see people go like standing up and waving down the waitresses. And like, we need to pay the bill. We need to pay the bill right now. And people are getting their coats on and shit. Like, that was some of the best people watching I'd done in a while. But she comes back and she's like, yeah, there's only 3 waitresses working right now. We didn't think it would be busy. And everybody's gone because school's out, right? All the people that normally work there are college students. They're fucking gone right now. So they only had 3 front of house staff for a massive burger bar. And I'll have to say, they did a pretty fucking good job. But she said she got into work and she immediately was given a 12 top. I was like, damn.
That sucked.
Well, it's a holy shit. By the way, chat, 12 top means 12 fucking mouth holes you need to take orders from on one table, or possibly one ticket. Fuck that.
Yeah.
This is why I never wanted to ever work in like food service. I would have loved the food, but I would have just hated the mass of people. You don't deserve this slop. That's why the conveyor belt sushi places make more sense, right? You can't be mad at a conveyor belt.
Well, You can be mad that they don't put the things you like on the conveyor belt, though. But, or that they're not doing the specials anymore. But yeah, it's hard to argue with the conveyor belt and the robot drink robot that brings over your drinks for you.
What's your opinion on restaurants where, like those pop-up restaurants, that the only real way to order is through those touchpad screens? Like
I'm
there's
not a
not
huge
even a
fan of
direct
it.
service. Like you might be able to convince them to do cash up front.
Yeah.
But like they really put forth the app order system. What do you think of that?
I'm not a huge fan of it. I know there's places where, you know, you have to go to the kiosk or like a vending machine to purchase your meal, but I don't know. It always seems like a pain in the ass. There's the bubble tea place I go to has a kiosk to order from, or you can order from the register if you wait for them to come over, but it costs more to use your card at the machine. So I always wait for somebody to come over to fucking take my order because I don't want to spend 10% more or whatever it is. It costs more on the card than it does in cash. Or, yeah, excuse me. It costs less to pay with cash is how they frame it because they can't charge you more.
Is there a decent amount of cashless places where you are?
Not cashless, but there's a lot of, almost everywhere does a cash discount.
I hope that continues. Them getting rid of the penny.
I hate the fucking cash discount. I hope it dies. Why should I pay more for a convenience?
Well, that's quite. Did you just say why should I pay more for a convenience?
The convenience of not carrying cash. It's legal tender. You know what I mean?
You're paying for the fees they have to get imposed by the card companies.
Yeah, that has always been the vendor's responsibility, not my responsibility. Literally,
passing
100%.
The savings on to you.
It doesn't cost them.
They have a fiscal
10%
incentive to charge you for that.
They have an incentive to make the transaction go easier.
Right. It's a very easy transaction. I'll pay up.
No, it's an easier transaction to use my card if it costs the same amount.
It doesn't, though. It literally does not cost the same amount.
For me, I don't care about them.
Well, that's not the fucking point now, is it? Now pay your shipping and fucking handling. Come on now.
It is the point.
It's your shipping and handling for that data. Go beep, boop, boop.
No, fuck off.
Listed in a database. Go to their QuickBooks. Yeah. Come on.
Well,
you gotta pay for the
in
QuickBooks.
Our 30s. We're in our 30s. No place has ever done that until recently.
ETF fees?
Not around here, anyway.
It varied. Gas stations were the first places to really run that.
I think that's a scam, too.
It's ETF fees. If the car companies are charging more than they used to, how are companies to handle that, especially as card use goes up?
Well, the card companies shouldn't be doing that either.
Gear, what is the solution, though?
Let me pay what the advertised price is. Don't charge me more. That's the solution. I don't give two shits.
Just don't incentivize cash, is what you're saying.
If they said
don't incentivize
cash and card
cash.
is $5, and when previously it was cash $4.90 and card $5, I wouldn't bat an eye. Don't fucking tell me that it costs less.
I don't give a shit about ETF fees compared to how they handle tips now. I don't give a shit about ETF
tips
fees.
Tips is a completely separate thing. I'm not even talking about tips. But I don't know. It annoys me to no end because why am I paying more to pay for?
Because you didn't have cash.
No, it's 25, dude. I shouldn't need to carry cash with me. I shouldn't have to go to the bank every week to get more cash.
You don't have to carry cash on
I
you.
do if I don't want to pay fucking 10% on my whole life, dude.
I don't see what the misunderstanding. You got to pay for the ETFs that the companies that are hosting these data charges for. No, that's got to be paid somehow.
The credit card companies are making hand over fist on interest.
Oh,
they don't need to be charging.
They're all evil. You could have a complete. You could have a government payment system that isn't even managed by a private company. You could do that. In fact, I think Europe is about to do that. But that's neither here nor there. You are paying Visa, the little Visa logo, for the Visa.
I think that's wrong.
Local restaurants should. I don't think it should go downhill that way. I don't. But within the reality of how cards are utilized, until somebody says, "Hey, you can't charge ETFs," people are going to pass that buck.
I'm not saying that's wrong. I just think the whole concept is crazy and should not be legal.
I think we should go back to selling seashells on the seashore.
It's just a pain in the ass.
I wish we could go back to the fucking barter system. Can I sell you 3 fig sticks that could grow into bigger fig trees, mind you? So value acquisition, right? It's an investment.
Sound like you said fig dicks.
Fig sticks.
It didn't sound like that, dude.
What can I barter for a ram stick? What is the fig stick to ram stick ratio conversion?
What was I gonna say? I had a comment I was gonna say. Oh, yeah, you could do the barter system. That's when you eat your meal and say I don't have any money, let me wash dishes.
Yeah, could you imagine going to Subway and you pay for your Subway by like cleaning up plates for like a few minutes? Yeah, me mop the floor. Free Subway, mop the floors. Here's how you do, here's the MSDS manual.
No, 100%, Tim. I think they're the fucking the Mexican place I go to charges 10%.
Oh wow, it's 4% here.
It varies.
The highest I've
location.
seen it.
I've seen 4. I've seen 5.
Yeah, the variance in that, I'd have to say like that's probably entering into extortive for sure. If anything, if you're going to be able to charge it an ETF direct to customer at retail, that should be a fee that is capped.
I think it just shouldn't be a thing.
I got to look at it from the bureaucratic mind, bro. We got to cap the fee so we can keep Visa doing what it's doing, which is taking your money. Very important. It's very important. Do you have an American Express card?
No.
Does anyone in chat have an American Express card? Amex?
Nope.
I don't. I like cash though.
I don't like having to remember to go to the fucking bank. We always go out to eat after rehearsal or big concerts, and because there's so many of us, we pay in cash because it's easier to do that, and it's just a pain to go to the bank to get that too. But even that, like, if you don't bring cash and you pay with a card when you go out to eat with people, I'm paying 10%, 8%, 5%, doesn't matter, on everyone's bill. So now the fucking $400 worth of food we bought.
Why would it be that?
Because they put it on the receipt. If you pay with a card, it doesn't matter if you're only paying a little bit amount. The total goes up to the 5% or whatever it is.
Why wouldn't that fee be split?
Why? Well, conversely, why would I pay somebody else's credit card fee if I brought cash?
People bring cash.
People do bring cash, but if you don't, you're paying a lot of money. It's dumb.
You should just have the people give you all their cash, and then you just pay with your card.
Yeah, but you're still paying the 5% on the total
I know,
bill.
but at least I mean, it's at least in ratio. It's the right ratio of money. It makes sense in my head books.
It doesn't make sense.
I think you should sue. I think you should start a class action lawsuit. I think you should sue to get rid of credit scores. Can you do that? Can you get rid of those? I'm fine with mine, but I wouldn't mind them just going away.
Mine changes. I don't know why it varies. Not like I changed anything with my bill payment or whatever, but
they're adjusting their AI algorithms, didn't you know?
But it bounces between like $7.94 and $8.15, just like back and forth. It's like the same every other month. It like pops between the two of them.
All those credit reporting utilities are like, I don't know. I think they add a little lying in there so you look at the email.
Mine's through my credit card. I don't get it via email. I have to go in and say.
But is it doing it from the big three?
I believe it is.
Okay. The big three, chat.
My dad sent me a video of my mom using the Christmas present I got her. I got her a meat grinder. She's using it to grind up some
stuff.
For
the KitchenAid, or is like it's a standalone?
No, for the KitchenAid.
Hell yeah. You gotta get the sausage tube now.
It came with it.
Hell yeah.
It came with
You're
the...
gonna mess with... You're gonna get
thing.
You need to ship them some... You gotta... Yeah, I was gonna say, did you ship them some sheep intestine? What are you doing? You gotta have the whole thing. You gotta be ready to go to make that sausage.
If they want to make sausage. I don't know if she's probably making meatballs. So...
Could you imagine meatballs in a sausage wrapper?
I could see you doing that and boiling them and being the worst meal ever.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it. You only see sausage case and shape because that's the shape of the the intestine. But I feel like has ordinary sausage on. You'd think he would, but I don't think I've seen the YouTube thumbnail for it.
A burger dog, yeah.
Yeah, couldn't you get? Can you stretch sheep intestine? Here's how you do it. I actually figured it out. Chat. You have to figure out how to stretch on the sheep intestine on a frozen meatball.
Oh.
And then you tie it off on either end. That's how you would do it. Same thing with a burger. If you want to, you have to like stretch it over it somehow. You have to create a jig to do that. But I think you could. You'd have to use it had to be frozen, and then you'd have to vacuum seal it. I'm gonna do this for science.
This is so dumb.
Shut the hell up.
I'm looking at the credit scored history in my credit card. 793, 793, 812, 793, 793, 804, 793, 804, 793, 793. 776. I don't know. 793. It's just like why? why even?
My credit score hasn't dipped below 810 since 2019.
You got fucking 2 people on yours. Get out of here.
It's all me, baby. It's all me.
I always bring this up. My credit length of credit history is 35 years old or whatever, 36 years old. I'm not that old.
Yeah. I have a very strong history of paying off credit, and the fact that I just pay it off immediately as fast as I can.
They don't like that though, do they?
They don't. But believe it or not, I think that's more the bank not liking that because they're not getting as much interest out of you.
Sure.
But eventually, successful payoffs of credit looks better on your report. On top of that, Bailey's credit is good because I paid off her student loans almost instantly. I used all my leftover military monies to just completely eliminate those. Because as it turns out, student loans can fuck you.
Oh, yes, they can.
So I was like, no, I don't like that. I don't like that anchor there, so I just I nuked him from orbit. So that worked for Bailey, but for nothing against Bailey, but the only thing that she has for credit lines is something that my name is also attached to and as main for. Her name's on the house, you know. She's there with the house. She's there with the car, but I'm like the main, I'm the bigger signature or whatever I want to fucking say.
Yeah.
But Bailey's going in Bailey's going to be getting her master's in financial advising. So I'm excited for me not have to think about this shit anymore.
Good.
So I'm just like, yay. Can you imagine looking at your bank account every 3 hours? I used to be like that.
I don't like doing that.
It's nice to not be in. I mean, that's a blessing to be in that position, honestly.
Oh, 100%.
Where you don't have to think about it. But at the same time, I don't know. People are saying when you're investing like all your for retirement, you're supposed to not look at your like accounts as they get fucked by the market. You know.
Mm-hmm.
They say you're only supposed to look at that every year. And I'm like, I can't imagine like all my life savings and not looking at it every once in a while.
I think it's funny if I can, you know, I put $100 into Bitcoin a while ago just to do it. It's at $79. Immediately, like 2 days after I did it, it tanked.
And it's gone.
And it's gone.
I don't even mess with that. I don't even mess in that level of investor anymore. I used to when I was younger, but like it was never to anything really fruitful. I mean, I would argue I made mostly gains. I don't think I played it stupid or had a huge loss. But imagine doing that for your livelihood would probably end me very quickly.
I did pretty good on Nvidia until I got out of it, and the next one I went into, I'm down $50, but oh well. Again, that's all money that I don't want to lose it, but if I lose it, I'm not gonna be, you know.
Sir Nicholas says, just to remind you, Gear said something about Luigi Brothers or Outer Worlds 2 hours ago, but see, I called.
Yeah, it's derailed it. Dude, I thought I was done with Mario yesterday.
Yeah.
I fought like the penultimate boss, and you know how the fucking Mario game's like. You fight the boss you've been seeing the whole game, and then it's like, oh, but I summoned the big
super boss. Yeah.
That thing gets summoned, and then they kick me out of the castle, and now I'm doing like a fetch quest. It's like the game just like took a 180, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna finish this tonight. It's like, nope. So I don't even know how much is left in the fucking game.
The Metroid Prime games do that to you.
I mean, from a value for money standpoint, I'm sure it's nice the game's not ending, but this game has been okay. I want it to end.
You always got to find the last 7 things that you could have looked for previously.
I'm not even
on
joking.
Your travels.
We got to find the power of friendship.
Aren't they brothers?
Well, so one of them was the mentor and her boss. Another one is a married couple. That's the next one I'm trying to find. And there's like 2 more. I'm assuming one of them is going to be the 2 of them being brothers. I think it's not friendship. It's what is it?
Oh, it's brothership.
It's bonds, not friendship. Oh, but I mean, it's basically just the power of friendship.
Social links, even.
It's the power of friendship.
It's like the piano track from Persona 4. Da, da, da,
yeah.
Da, 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 da. Social link with Mario increased. Your bond has grown is that cannot be broken has gotten stronger with Mario. What fucking Persona Arcana would he have? the arcana of the plumber. The real power is the brothers we shipped a long way. Shit. The star. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Luigi could be a Joker.
Yeah. Yep. Wow. We just created a fucking Mario Persona game. Get working on it, ROM hackers. Yeah, you could do that. You have all your Mario characters. You have social links with them. You have your main cast, and they all have standos that appear between. Yeah, you could do it. Totally do that. Fight Bowser. Persona, the Superstar Saga. You can romance Luigi. No.
Fear and Hunger. I've never heard of that. I don't know. Like I said earlier, I have 9 million games right now that I'm queued up. I have a poll in the Discord poll channel. You can vote to see. I'm not guaranteeing I'll play the order it gets picked, but it's looking like Baldur's Gate might be the next thing I play after I finish fucking Mario.
Let me know when you do Baldur's Gate so I can watch and try not to respond and give hints.
No, none of that.
I will tell you how to make your character look, though.
Chad already wanted me to make him look like a goblin.
You can do that.
That's what I hear, yeah. One thing I want to see is if there's quality of life mods that are worthwhile, but I don't know how to. That's always the hardest thing to judge. Like at least with like Persona, I could kind of figure out what was good or not. But like,
if you really were looking for the best way to play it, I would just play it in story mode.
Well, I mean, I'm more talking about quality of life, not game changing. You know what I mean? Like one of the things I do for Yakuza is I get like the HD textures and stuff because they they're ports to the consoles, so like the cutscene models are better than the in-game models, and you can fucking force it to always use the cutscene models, which are nicer, you know.
Let me take a look real quick, and I could probably give you a good idea of what doesn't break immersion.
Yeah, again, not looking for anything game changing. A Goblin mod, you found it great. I'm looking for what makes sense to have for
let's see, improved UI. Let me read this one. This one's by far the most popular. It's always good to see when a mod is no longer maintained, but whatever. Hairstyles.
I don't need a hairstyle mod.
Mod adds a number of unimplemented spells into the game. No.
Again, I don't want game changing.
Increases the party limit to 16 members. Holy shit. And the multiplayer limit to 8 players. Holy shit. Definitely not that. Camera tweaks. Unlocks camera pitch, zoom, control, stick dead zone, no separate executables.
Free camera mod?
I mean, the game kind of has a free camera. Honestly, probably get the UI improver tool and the camera one. I can't think of anything else that really...
It's gone, but...
The game had a pretty good user interface, for what's worth.
Yeah, I mean, if it's fine, then it's fine. I just,
WASD character movement.
What does it normally click to move?
It's been a minute, but I think so, yeah.
I mean, I'm okay with click to move. That's how I play RuneScape.
Let's see. New presets. Carry weight increased to up to over 9,000. Okay.
I hate games that limit your carry weight when they're like really tight, but I don't. Again, that seems a little cheaty. I don't want to do that.
I think you can carry most things reliably because you're carrying it across characters in that game.
Yeah.
And also, carry weight can be abused horrifically in that game. There's ways you could just like annihilate people by dropping like a heavy object on them type of thing.
I don't doubt it. Yeah.
Oh, that's neat. Playable undead race. I have to look at that one. That's pretty cool. Ghastly ghouls, playable undead.
You could teleport for free. All right, yeah, all right. So it doesn't matter then, I guess. But...
The only thing I could think of. When you play those kind of games, do you save a lot?
Yes.
Okay.
Is there a save limit?
I don't believe so. No,
Okay.
no. I say scum the fuck out of that game.
Outer Worlds 2 has a limit of 100, and I'm not even like halfway done with the game, I think, and I'm already blasted past 100. I'm saving over old saves. But like
I would, yeah.
I'll go back just to like free cam around and be like, oh cool, like, you know what I mean, like, you know, so that's why I like keeping old saves.
I would say the main thing with Baldur's Gate 3 that I think is a little different than Original Sin 2. There are more minor non-combative situations that can completely redirect your progress of the game. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
There are certain dice roll that can, well, not like completely upturning your path, but can severely dampen your access to an item for the rest of the game type of thing.
Yeah, I get you.
And I think I like the dice roll system in this, but I think with whatever they're going to do with the new Divinity game, I hope dice are completely out of the game again. Have something else. Coin flips. It's the same, but 50-50. Multiple coins.
That's just a 1d2.
No, it's just a coin pusher game you play to do your actions. How many coins can you get? Have it be Gamba. Gamba your rolls. Dice were only because D&D. I know, but like to their credit, they did a really good job with the dice rolling. I want some D&D dice.
I have a. Are they here? Or did I put them in my closet? They've been on my desk for like 6 years. I'm like, why are they on my desk for no reason? Hang on.
BG3 dice rolls can get you out of more combat scenarios. I mean, they give you certain dice rolls can give you access to like game-breaking weapons, just flatly. It can change it from, oh, I'm in combat to, ooh, I just got a good thing.
Got my bag of dice here.
Joey bag of dice.
Joey bag of dice. The generic like ones you find on Amazon all the time, you know.
Yeah. Someone posted a video that an official D&D dice tower can't fit like stock dice down its hole. You cannot.
Where's the fucking focus on this?
Focus, you fuck. What's up? Put your hand behind it.
No, it's not autofocus.
Oh.
Where is the fucking focus? Oh, I zoomed out instead of in.
What is happening?
I'm focusing the camera. There we go. It's gonna zoom.
No,
out in a
it's
second.
not. It's not.
Hang on.
That is so close.
I got that.
There you go.
I got all that. And then I got the rest of the set for the rest of them too, but those are the two styles. That's the focus assist that zooms in so you can make sure it's in focus.
This is important.
Super useful. But yeah.
When you're playing BG3, maybe Chet can disagree with me on that, but you should play through the Dark Urge.
No idea what that means.
There's an option to play the game kind of normal baby style, and then there's the Dark Urge path, which is a special character path for your main character. Honestly, it's the other half of the story of the game, in my opinion, the way it runs. So I feel if you're going to do a single player run through it, you should probably do Dark Urge. You didn't Dark Urge, but it's kind of sort of canon BG2 continuation. Yeah, that's what I'm saying is like it's broadly this main plot of the game outside of the broader plot of the game. Like, yeah, there's a ship, blah 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 blah, and then there's like, oh, because like I said, if you didn't play a Dark Urge character, you don't encounter any of the broad like story beats. Kind of surprising. I think people said that the new Divinity will also be turn-based. Which I kind of suspected that'd be the case, but...
Yeah, it'd be weird to see it not turn-based based on what I've seen.
Well, the earlier Divinity games were not turn-based. Divinity Original Sin 1 and 2 are the only CRPGs. The others are action-y-ish RPG. Like, the first one is like Diablo. It plays like Diablo.
Ugh.
Which that game is called Divine Divinity, by the way.
I've never played Diablo, but it doesn't look like the kind of game I'd be interested in.
And then the second game, which was a rushed mess, is just like a skin reset and like kind of poorly done sequel that was quickly rushed out. That's Divinity 2. Sorry. No. Something Divinity. It's not Divinity 2. There's another game, the third one, called Divinity 2. And that is like almost like an Elder Scrolls game from what I remember. It plays like Gothic. Oh God. I'm not watching that. I have to watch now. One sec.
I don't know. My plan right now is to finish Mario and maybe Outer Worlds. I don't know if I want to. See, I'm torn between focusing on one game at a time, which for my own monkey brain is easier, but having more than one game at a time I think is better audience-wise, and it doesn't mean I'm scheduling the same fucking game every day on YouTube. You know?
Yeah.
But I at least want to finish Mario and Luigi before I start it.
The Dragon Commander game is an RTS. And that one takes place like thousands of years before the other Divinity games. It's that the whole Divinity series is a fucking mess.
Yeah, the between game meta stuff, not that I don't care, it's just I can't play all the games and track in the world politic, like, you know, or world happening stuff. Just like, what happens in this one game? That's all I want to know. All right, we won at the end. Cool, that's all I need. Even tracking the greater like plot lines in the Yakuza series is more than I want to do, you know? It's just too much for my long-term brain to remember.
It's series Yakuza.
That's me. Yakuza series hater with a playlist that's over a month long of Yakuza games. I think last I looked it was like 40 hours or something. I don't even know. Let's see. Well, the first 500 videos are 37 days, but there's 569 videos in the playlist. I maxed out the API on this at least this site. Let me try a different one.
Here, I'm gonna dip. I'm gonna look into this alleged issue here about.
All right.
You have a good one, sir.
Yep. See you. Let's see. 1 month, 1 week, 6 days, 1 hour, 12 minutes, and 35 seconds worth of Yakuza. Ooh. Am I an AFK sailor or an active one in old school RuneScape? Ooh. You want to guess? I would tell you what level I am right now, but that would give it away. You 82 AFK? I am currently 93. And I am AFKing away. I got my first dragon cannon today, actually. 5.7 mil. All right, chat. What is it? 9:30? I didn't play any games today. Me and Zod just talked for 3 hours. That's true. I mostly did just sailing. I I went and chopped not redwood trees, rosewood trees. I chopped 500 of them. I turned them all into fucking planks. I turned them all into hull pieces. I turned them all into large hull pieces. And then I come to find out you need 600 dragon nails to make the hull? They're 70k a piece. And I need 600 of them? I was like, what the fuck? Here I thought the fucking pieces of wood would be the hardest thing to get. I don't have 40 million gold to make a new hull. Crazy. Why are dragon nails 70k a piece? Farm up. You can't even fucking make them. I gotta go do the dragons, the ice dragons or whatever they added. Which is gonna be a pain in the ass to do. To get nails and dragon metal sheets to turn into nails, I guess. Sudden massive demand, I guess. I hear the Great Whites do make you some money. When were they added to the game? Is it the beta? Yeah, so these were added for sailing. I thought they were in before sailing, but not. See, but on the other side, their price has gone up. You look at anything else. Okay, not that. You look at anything else, and it's the reverse. The price goes down. Everything goes down except for, well, the sheet metal turns into the nail, so I'm not surprised, but like the price of everything else is going down. You go in here and you look at the price of rosewood logs. Price go down. You look at the price of copper nickel bars. Price go up. Oh, okay. Maybe not everything is. Those are not hard to get. I don't know. It's weird. I mean, I could do. This is more. This will be a better price chart. Price go down. I mean, the price has gone down. Oh, you know why? All right. This is the price that the Grand Exchange says that it costs. So you can see 905,000 coins. Those cost 5 mil, almost 6 mils. What's going on, Red? How you doing? So this chart is not correct by any means. You can see the price is 4K. That's not right. They're fucking 58K. There is no black market. This whole stream has been charts. Yeah, you're right. You're right. But it's just like, it's just crazy. You buy them for 58K, right? Where's my calculator? 58K times the 600 you need. That's still 35 million. I don't have fucking. I do have 35 million, but I don't have 35 million to spend on a boat. You know what I mean? Like, and all it does is reduce the max hit of enemies by 1 compared to, I think, compared to what I had. The price has come down 100%. It was 180K. Now it's 60K. But like, that's crazy. You look at the cost of rune nails. 850 gold. These are new items. These are new items for sailing. So, if we look at they were added in November. This is all beta stuff for the sailing beta and the sailing alpha, but yeah, they were added into the game in late November. So, yeah, November 19th. So they're new items, which is part of the reason why it started so high. But like, you can't you can go mine rune ore and coal and make nails. You can't mine anything that makes dragon. The only thing you can get is this dragon sheet metal, which you can turn into dragon nails, but you can't make dragon sheet metal. It only drops from certain creatures. 1 in 55. Why is it? What? Normally they say why the rarity is like that. On a Slayer task. Oh damn. Who gives these as Slayer tasks? Neve and Duradel. I may have to try and get some. They did the whole Slayer rework, like points rework. I have to go buy all my shit again because they like changed it all. Yeah, that's why it costs so much money. You look at where you get dragon sheet metal, and you look at where you get dragon nails. Opulent salvage, which is where I'm getting most of mine. Fighting narwhals, or fighting frost dragons. The dragon sheet metal you can get from frost dragons as well, but you can only get it from fighting certain enemies. Someone was talking about the sharks. Dragon keel parts, yeah, those are interesting. That the large dragon keel costs. Let me look at the actual. Why does that cost 6 mil? Oh, that one costs 1 mil. I don't know why I conflated that in my head. But still, that takes 10 dragon keel parts, which takes 10 dragon metal. So isn't that like 100? Oh no, it takes 2 dragon keel parts, which takes 2 metal sheets. Okay, that's why. I think I have an ironwood hull right now. You guys are making me launch my RuneScape. Narwhals. I think I have ironwood everything for this boat. Oops. No, I don't. I have the ironwood chest, but not the ironwood hull. Where is... he's over here. I don't know why. Here's my dragon cannon. Barrel. Just the barrel. I have a mahogany hull right now. I guess I could improve it. You know why? It's my other boat. Hang on. That's the big boat I salvage on. This is the one that... Do I really need to be at the location it's at? This is the one that has the camphor hull. And, the mahogany cargo, because I don't use it for... I don't even have the brazier on the boat that's here. But I don't know. I don't need it, but you know, I was thinking, oh, what's the best way to upgrade my ship to the high end stuff? And it's like, all right, I gotta get the dragon nails and the you know, dragon pieces and all that shit. And it's like, all right, I can go fight sharks. I can go fight dragons. Is it worth it? Should I just, you know, keep AFK salvaging? Should I just do a bunch of the glide? Like, do I even care? I mean, on stream, I was like, all right, I'm not going to do any more because I want there to be some levels left for, you know, the next batch of sailing quests and stuff so I don't waste the XP or whatever. But it's very hard to have an AFK skill where I'm not just like, oh, let me do the AFK skill now. You know what I mean? Like, none of these things are really easily AFKable. If you got money, I guess Herblore kind of is. But smithing, you got to make the bars and then make the bars into stuff. Agility is not AFK. You gotta click all those stupid boxes. Again, crafting is just, if you got the money, you could spend it. Bones, again, if you got the money, you could spend it, but you still gotta click. Construction is a pain in the ass. And then Hunter. I guess I'm happy that I have more skills 99 to the not, but oh well. What should I even attempt to play a game? I don't even know. This is the last stream of the year. Maybe I'll just leave it here, and we'll come back Friday all refreshed and ready to play Mario for 9,000 hours again. Last stream ever, yeah. I wish. I mean, no, not the case. I don't know. I'm torn. Yeah, I'll be done. All right. I hope you guys have a good night, a good New Year's. A happy 2026 when it gets here. Stream-wise, I don't expect much to change. I'm just gonna keep streaming. I don't know. All right. You guys have a good one. I'll see you later. Bye.